I can think of some.
Here we go. We're live. Yes, sir. With PokeChuck in the building. Yes, sir. The legend.
What's
So
up, brother?
I, you came into my chat like a few weeks ago, right? Asking, what'd you ask? You were asking if how to start a Pokemon channel.
Yeah. I took all your advice. You said to just hyper shill, prismatic, hyper shill, Paldea evolved.
That's how you
I
do
took
it,
that, I ran with it, and here we are. I'm on the stream. Isn't that crazy? No, yeah, I asked for advice. You gave me advice, Joey. You did. I appreciate that.
bro. Literally, I've been trying to tell so many people, and I mean, you've seen it. There were people in the chat, bro. Literally, anybody can do this if they wanted to,
Anybody can do it. If I can do it,
bro.
anybody can do it.
Literally anyone. So here we go, bro. The big question, bro. Did you ever think your life decisions would lead you to doing a podcast with a real life Team Rocket member?
Dude, he hyped this up so much before the call. Yeah, man. I guess I've turned to the dark side, you know? I guess I've turned to the dark side. Here we are. Here we are. But you got in early, you know? You supported the channel early, so what can I say?
Bro, I have to. So the whole thing, like with what I'm doing here, bro, I've tried to tell so many people like to just, do whatever, right? Whether it be from like investing or just bettering or doing whatever they want to do. And bro,
Yeah,
nobody listens to me. So the people that I actually bring on here are the people that actually have listened to what I say. Like it's actually
for sure.
crazy. It's just like a full circle, and then you guys can, just do whatever because bro, it can really be done. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true. I was sitting around a month and a half ago, and I watch a lot of poke investing content for better or for worse, and I was like, I just want to make shit that I want to watch. So
Facts.
I just did that, and got kind of lucky, honestly. And here we are. But yeah, I think there's a lot of room for creativity in the space. I think not that I'm like the most creative person, but we're testing out some things. But yeah, man, I think there's a reason why. Not to glaze you, not to sit here and glaze your shit,
Never
but
glaze. It's not glazing.
yeah, there's a lot of followers. You have a lot of followers, and I think there's a good reason for it, for sure. It's entertaining. It's fun.
Well, bro, I literally started full time, like not full timing, but making it seem like I'm doing this full time, like uploading every day. Uh, in January.
All I know is I got on this call and you were still in your outfit, so I'm convinced that this is your you don't leave that room.
Bro, I
Honestly,
literally just sit here all day in this outfit and just think of stuff
you
to
just
scream at
wait.
my camera, bro.
Vapor Self is gonna post soon. I can feel it.
Oh,
Just all day.
nah, not Vapor Wallet.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you gonna say? You're posting since January?
No, yeah, I started posting in January. So when you say you came in late, bro, I feel like I came in late
No,
because, bro, I've been watching PokeTubers for the last 5 years without making content, bro, which is
it's crazy.
actually disgustingly diabolical. I've seen,
Who were you watching? How did you? Not to take over your stream or anything, but
no, you're
like,
good.
how did you get here? How did you become Team Rocket Joey? Who were you watching where you're like, I gotta I gotta get on here and do this?
I mean, I was watching everybody, bro. Literally anyone you're watching, I was probably watching. And all I did was something that no one else is doing on here.
Yeah,
It's super simple.
truly.
It's not rocket science. Wait, did you put the Wait, why are people putting numbers? Did you type in the chat already?
I have no idea what's going on. Your chat moves way faster than mine, so it's way harder to. I don't know how you do
Oh, I
this.
see it. Ricky Hernandez said, "Bro, oh, bro, count started." Okay, okay, here we
Yeah.
go.
He has to buy one prismatic ETB every time he says it
They need to
for
do
market
a
price.
literally count as well. I can't. I can't.
We need the goofy count, the piggy count.
We need the I can't.
What's up, chat? How are we doing?
Do you see anybody in here that's in your comment section?
I do. Although DC from the V, he's in my comment, but he's in it. I've noticed he's in everybody else's comments. I thought he was it's kind of fucked up. Ariman, what's up, bro? Yeah, I see a few of the people who watch my videos in here.
I have to fix your camera real quick.
Yeah, for sure. I try to get both of my boxes, my Evolving Skies boxes in frame. I don't know if you can see them or not.
No, you're good. No, we definitely can't. We definitely need to see your Evolving Skies. Bro, here's my Evolving Skies box right here.
Yeah, what you got over there?
You see it?
Woo! It's crispy too. That's
Evolving
crispy.
Skies,
No
is it
10% discounts.
No 10% discounts, no acrylic
That's
on
market.
it either. We're riding dirty with the Evolving Skies, bro.
Hell yeah. How many do you... What's your Paldea Evolved position looking like?
I got
Joey?
a
What's the
whole
deal?
one big box, bro. One big beautiful box, bro.
Wow. Wow. The case premium. That's crazy.
The case premium.
So you're kind of hyper shill it by just mentioning it low key. You know what I mean?
Bro, just because I put it on the screen, it's going to 1,000 next week.
I see what's going on.
Yup.
I see what's going on.
I need to dump
Bro
my
looks like
whole
Christian
position.
Bale Batman. What the fuck? I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro looks like Christian Bale. Is he talking about you? Bro, you got the big rocket.
Hey.
Who's in?
I don't know, Cat. Who is it? You tell us.
Bro, you know Nostalgianomics is live right now? We could hit a diabolical play here, bro.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm scared.
I don't
want to wake the sleeping giant.
I don't know if you were here during that stream where I rated his stream with rockets. I don't know if you were there or not, but that was
I actually missed it. I was busy, but I did see. I think you made a short, and I think I saw that, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, that
With the sound effects in there, and then he paused. That was crazy, bro. They're probably doing it already.
Bro, all he had to do is not call me irrelevant, and he would have been crystal clear, bro. He would have been crystal clear, clear skies, bro.
It's not very nice.
Nope.
It's not very nice.
Hey,
Hey, at least you don't name call, man.
Nah, it's all good. I think all of these PokeTubers didn't expect me to take this serious, and it's not working out. It's not working out for them.
Hey, man. I don't think the space was ready for what hit it with the rage bait content coming in. You know, not even rage bait. Honestly, it's pretty.
I feel like
ironically, it's a little bit level headed. I mean, it's not really that crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. I was actually gonna say the same exact thing. I was gonna say, bro, like if I seen somebody from Team Rocket in real life, I would assume that they were doing exactly what I'm doing in real life. So it seems pretty like 1 + 1 = 2, like not very emotional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just
for
normal.
Sure. Yeah.
I can't.
Bro's the modern day Robin Hood.
Their advice is terrible, but their chat is also toxic. If you say anything that doesn't fit the narrative, they silence you fast. He must be talking about my ops, bro.
Yeah, if you're not banning people who immediately disagree with you, you're doing this wrong.
Yeah. That's not 100%. Like legacy media or anything. That's not exactly how they operate or anything.
Yeah. Legacy media.
My favorite, bro.
That's crazy.
The data is the data.
Yo, chat. I have a Joe. You're probably gonna say this, but we have a giveaway. The first Team Rocket Joey giveaway. One Destin Rival blister. End of the
Sheesh.
stream. End of the stream. So stay tuned for that. All of you will be able to enter.
That's a big W in the chat. That's 95 viewers, bro. I feel like anybody has a chance to win that. I can't lie to you.
It's free. It's free.
Oh, bro, as soon as you said that, it just bounced like 10 viewers. Are we gonna get
the scalper? The scalpers can smell it in the air every time.
What are they
mentioned.
called? The Givey goblins on whatnot?
Bro, okay, have you been on whatnot very much? Because I have managed to avoid it. Dude, I have. There's a guy in my chat. I don't know if he's here, but he always talks to me about what he got for undermarket on whatnot. And if he's here, I feel like I need to make an undercover video and get in with some of these big whatnot streamers, see what's going on. Wait, that shit's crazy, man.
But what has he paid for stuff that isn't worth it at the same time is the real question that needs to be answered.
He doesn't tell me the full story.
Never tells you that.
Not the full story.
Nah, no,
I don't know. I don't know what his credit cards are looking like, but you know, he got some DR ETBs for, you know, $40 or something. I don't know how many times he had to spend to get it.
Bro, so did you see the video I posted about the dude that reached out to me from Whatnot telling me how to sell all of my items for 10x their value?
Okay, yeah. I remember hearing about this, but what's the deal? Was he just trying to give you the game? The old head game?
It wasn't even old head. It was like super, like, what's the generation after millennials?
Like Gen Z?
Gen Z, like the younger crowd? Like early 20s or late
Gen Alpha.
Yeah. Something. We're just gonna say Gen like extra cringe. So this fool hit me up on Instagram and he was like, "Bro, I'm a whatnot streamer, this and that." So basically the whole layout for whatnot is first and foremost you need a wheel spin, bro. If you don't have a wheel spin, you're not gonna be successful on whatnot. Second, you need to buy Japanese booster boxes because I don't know how many packs are in a Japanese booster box, like just a regular one, not like a specialty.
I think it's not many. It's like 16 or something. I might be wrong, give or take.
So whatever, like you just buy the worst one, the cheapest one, right? And then you put 5 items, or 3 items. You could put 3 prismatic ETBs, and the other 97 on the wheel spin are a single Japanese pack. And then you literally charge $20 per spin, bro. It's disgusting, bro.
Are you kidding me? It's that simple, and people do it,
bro. We could literally log on to Whatnot right now, and I'm pretty sure everybody's doing that.
Bro, whatnot is scary to me. It's like, you know, the hobby's built on gambling, and it's like you ever been to a casino, and like somebody loses, and you see it, and it's really sad.
I've witnessed it firsthand, bro.
Yeah, same. I've put some horrible buzzer beaters not go my way, but dude, saddest thing ever. I feel like whatnot is just that, but. Instead of being in a casino where it's kind of fun, you're just at home alone, and you're just like clicking a button and losing like $75 in 3 seconds. It's sad.
That's exactly.
It's sad, man. It's addicting too. I think it's kind of predatory. Can I say it? I don't know.
100%, bro.
It's crazy,
bro. I don't, bro. I need, bro. Are you guys still counting the bro counter? That's the real question. So I need
every time he says bro, Vapor gets a new case of Priz ETBs.
Vapor drops a new video every time I say bro. Question: what Scarlet Violet era set will be the best? Give one hot take each, and one take you both actually agree on. I'll let you go first, bro. If you say, nah, just go ahead. Go ahead.
So so one good set, so one good product from the Scarlet and Violet era. Anything.
They said give one hot take and then one level-headed take, essentially.
All right. All right. Level-headed take. I mean, we all kind of know the same things. You know what I mean? I think Paldea Evolved, Surging Sparks, Destined Rivals will probably be the 3 best. And I think easily the best mainline set. I'm talking booster boxes, special sets.
Yep.
Destined Rivals will be easily the best set to invest in long term, I think.
I agree.
As far as like risk goes versus like quality of box and everything about it, it's a no-brainer. For sure.
So what would your hot take be? I agree with you on that, but what would your hot take be?
My hot take.
PokeChuck hot take alert.
Uh-oh. I think Paradox Rift has the potential. Hey, hear me out. Hear me out.
Cringed to my core off of that one.
Paradox Rift has the potential to outperform every booster box in SV era over the next year. Has potential.
That's diabolical, bro.
I think there's actually an argument. There's an argument.
What's the argument?
And a lot of it has to. The argument
for that one. I need to hear it.
Most of the argument is that it's in the right place at the right time. It's getting up there in age. It has enough in it to have the appeal. It doesn't have like a mega chase card or anything. It has some, it's deep, Joey. It's a deep set. You know what I mean?
Bro.
It has it's the chilling rain of the of the SV era. But actually, I think it's not that bad. I think it can see some appreciation soon, for sure, given its age.
I'm gonna just comment on that, and then I'll give mine. Let me just look up these sets right here, bro. So, bro, what card in Paradox Rift is gonna get it over the hump to being the best set to invest in?
Joey,
I need to know your opinion.
Strength is greater in numbers, Joey. We all know this. All right.
Oh, this is diabolical.
What doesn't Paradox Rift have? What doesn't it have? It has Groudon. All right. I'm a Gen 3 boy. Ruby was my first game. Bought it in the store.
I could respect that.
Is it the greatest Groudon card in the world with no texture? It might be.
If it had texture, bro, that could have actually set the set apart.
Yeah, I actually hate cards with no texture being the most expensive card. I don't know if that's that's an old head take, but that's a Sword and Shield boy take. But I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but it has some appealing cards in it for sure. Compared to SV base Obsidian Flames,
Bro. So why did they give Iron Hands EX to SIR in Paradox Rift and not the Yveltal or the Groudon or the Steelix? That's
a great question.
And they gave the Golisopod a special illustration rare, bro. What are we doing, bro? It's those type of decisions where I really actually start to question Pokemon.
I know. It is, dude, that first block of, honestly, Scarlet and Violet, I think, is pretty overrated. Pretty overrated. I know a lot of people came to the hobby and they like it and pull rates are better, but when you compare it 1-to-1 with Sword and Shield, in terms of quality, alt arts and all that, SIRs, it's rough, man. It's rough. You got to give your takes. You got to give your takes, Joey.
Bro,
now, my viewers in the chat are backing me up, by the way. So
are they? Hold on, let me see what they said.
Yeah, they're standing strong, bro.
Paradox Rift over Paldea Evolved.
Hey, what's up? He's always he's a subscriber for sure.
Hey, I can agree with this.
Dot.
ARs feel like $2 to $5 cards to me still, bro. I've thought that from the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
We actually do need a bro counter because I can feel myself saying it subconsciously,
I know. I can't unhear it now.
and I can't
Paradox
unhear it.
shilling is cringe. Come on, man.
Paradox shilling.
Y'all forced me to give a hot take. Let me have it. What's your hot take, Ichi? Go ahead. Bro, I think prismatic PCTBs are the best investment.
Bro, should I give the extra?
I'm just kidding.
Should I give the extra cringe answer? That's so cringe that it is extrally cringe.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is gonna be a full.
It's your channel.
This is 100% gonna happen here. So, the number one booster box that everyone is going to feel stupid if they missed out on is Journey Together enhanced booster boxes.
I don't hate it.
I can't lie to you, bro. I hate that set. I hate that
Why,
set because
man?
so many people acted
It's not
like
that bad.
no, it is that bad. So many people acted like it was going to be the greatest set to ever come out right after Prismatic Evolutions, just because of the placement of the release. And it's trash,
Yeah.
bro. You know it's not trash, but it's not what
I mean,
it's hyped up to be. I'll say that.
but are people hyping Journey Together? Or were they just doing that
Bro,
because they wanted to
I'm about to roll the clips, bro.
Yeah, I guess they kind of were.
I have a
Lily's
I have a
Clefairy. Yeah.
fully loaded clip of
The Whale Lord. Yeah.
bro. I know you saw, since you watch Pokemon content, you saw how many people said the Whale Lord is their chase card. You've seen how many people said the Lily's Clefairy is their chase card. It's $600 in Japanese. That means it's going to be $1,000 English card. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
True. Yeah, Pokebeard, never phased. Fair enough. But they hyper shill everything. That's kind of the thing, isn't it?
Every art is top tier art to them.
Articuno is the chase card. Yeah. I mean, Articuno is a good card, to be fair, as far as IRs go.
Is it worth
not that
$20 though?
$20?
There's 262
It's hard to say. It's hard to say if it's worth $20. If you compare it to the rest of the era, with demand being where it's at, it probably is worth $20. But how that's going to perform long term, I mean,
It's down
who's to say? You know what I mean?
Release, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't be buying it anytime soon. That's for sure. Not with pull rates the way they are.
That's a sub $10 card.
Yeah. Probably. I'd probably take out a mortgage if they were like $5.
No. Especially on a reprint, it's over. It's over. The Journey Together reprint is literally about to crush people.
It's gonna be brutal. For sure.
It's gonna crush a certain type of person, and then whoever chose right, if they are gambling on whether or not that the enhanced booster boxes are gonna get reprinted or just the regular ones are gonna get reprinted. Whoever guessed right is gonna look like a genius. Whoever guessed wrong is just gonna get crushed. That's why I'm not doing
Well, we have intel, Joey, remember? We have intel into the US markets.
Don't say
your
from
favorite.
the Australian market, bro.
Into the US market.
Did they
A
drop?
non-TCG.
Ah, yes, there we go. That's the person I go to all my news for. I can't, bro.
I can pluck anything out of the air right now. This is fun.
You know, because
he said
watch
that
too much, so you know.
That's true. I do watch too much.
Go ahead.
He said that boxes in the US are going to have the box topper. So I think the hype around it. By the way, it's so stupid getting excited to be like for the box topper versus non-box topper. I think it's so lame to be excited about booster boxes without the box topper.
Yeah, honestly,
silly.
The box topper promo is the best card in that set too. That's the funniest
for
part
sure.
about it.
I mean, most of the hype around the set was when we only had that card that was released before it came out. And so we thought Journey Together was kind of going to be like amazing because the Reshiram was a pretty good card.
Amazing.
Felt like it.
As soon as I saw, what is it, Battle Partners, I was like, oh yeah, nah, people are about to get crushed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it came out in between Prismatic and Destined Rivals.
But it could
For
be,
sure.
it could be a, what was it, Fusion Strike situation? Because Fusion Strike came out in between Celebrations and Evolving Skies, bro. That's
True.
That's why it was
True.
crushed for so long.
So true. People were exhausted. I remember when Fusion came out, I was like, wow, I don't want that set at all.
Oh no, it was
Not at all.
Celebrations and Brilliant Stars. Bro, do you remember how hype Brilliant Stars was on release?
Brilliant Stars was one of the most hyped sets of Sword and Shield for sure. It was crazy.
All the
People
attention
were
went to Brilliant
shilling
Stars. All
Brilliant
of it.
Stars, yeah. Yeah. That was wild.
Like,
Those were the good old days, though, you know?
people were literally putting Evolving Skies on the back burner for the Brilliant Stars release. It was actually disgusting.
Yeah. They printed so much. So much.
But again,
But I do think Journey Together will once it kind of gets a little bit of age behind it, like over a year, I think it'll age better, maybe a little bit better than people think. I don't think it's that bad.
nah, it'll age
Compared to some other stuff, you know what I mean? It's not that bad.
Like what though? I mean, I could see
Like-
Shrouded just being the worst long term.
Shrouded's pretty bad. Although some would say Shrouded, based on where the price is at, is not the worst buy in the world. Some would say.
I mean, you saw what Battle Styles did and for how long it did it. Do people really want to go through that again?
I know.
I
For a
don't,
set with
bro.
a Persian.
I don't. I'll literally never buy that
Serendipity?
set. I don't care. I won't ever buy it.
I completely agree. There's an argument for where the set value is at and all that, but I don't know. I just refuse to hold sets that aren't good. We've seen too much. You know what I mean? It's
Bro,
not worth
I'm
it.
holding too much, bro.
Yeah, you can't ever sell that. I was saying it's part of your brand.
Yeah. That's why I keep it the
Shining
closest to
face.
my head, bro.
Keeps you sane.
It has to be there.
It's crazy.
I can't. I just have to remind myself that I'm not smart. Every time I look at the camera, I have to be like, yeah, I'm not that smart. Look at this box right here next to me.
I've done some embarrassing things with money too.
What's your
But I
worst
don't-
play that you've ever made
In Pokemon or in general?
in Pokemon?
In Pokemon, I think I don't know if I've made a bad play, to be honest. It's kind of messed up.
Never?
I think at the time when I
Not even on a single? I think we lost PokeChuck. I think PokeChuck froze. Or did I freeze? I believe my mic is still live, but the camera is definitely down because PokeChuck crashed. Let me see. Can I just start my camera at least, or not? I can't. PokeChuck. There he is. Hello?
Sorry, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
I live in an it's kind of unreliable sometimes.
No, you're
We're
all
back.
good. How do I
Forgot
pop
what we
this
were
out
saying.
again? Oh, here it goes. Pop out. There we are. We're back in better.
Oh, my worst play. I don't buy singles slabs. I just think like it's too you know what I mean, compared to sealed.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I just don't
100%. And
I don't deal with it. I would have made a lot of bad plays when I first started though.
those are
for
where
sure.
my worst plays have come from, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. What's like your worst what are your slabs that you have or singles that you have that you're like, Jesus, man, what was I thinking?
Yo, so I bought a bunch. I bought almost all the Hidden Fates singles during the last boom, and then I watched all of them go down 75%.
You got the birds, bro?
I got everything. Bro, I graded the birds and got a 10 in them. I paid like
Damn.
$10 for the card.
They're going crazy right now, if I remember correctly.
I seen it. I was like, bro, there's no way.
Insane.
Uh,
One day it's gonna be the Crown Zenith promo.
I can't hear that, bro. That's what got me banned from the Nostalgianomics Discord.
What did you say?
Because I made a video of him and PokePlumber shilling it on camera on their live stream.
I remember when people were pumping that card. It was like $5 or $6.
It ran at 400%.
Yeah.
The goats.
What you got? Hey, honestly, amazing promo.
One of the best promos I've ever seen. I can't. It's
incredible.
Lie to you.
What else you
Luckily,
got? You have a lot of slabs, right? Don't you have a shit ton?
I have a cool amount. I have your favorite set.
You ever gone through them?
What do you mean gone through them?
On the channel?
Yeah, I had to delete the video though because it was not set up properly. I don't even know what I'm looking for my worst play. Hold on. Oh, it's right here in front of me. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but this was my worst play. This is the. Do you know who? What's his name? Collect Pokemon is.
Only through your videos.
Only from what I said about him.
Literally, yeah.
He was the 2020 era Nostalgianomics.
Damn.
So yeah.
He was pumping it. Everybody was pumping that card though.
They
to
were.
Be fair.
Everyone was doing it, but he had a lot of views back then.
Yeah. What do you think is the equivalent right now that new people are watching and they're gonna be like one day that they own and they're gonna look back and pull out their PSA 10? What is it gonna be?
It's gonna be the Umbreon, bro.
The Sunbreon from Prismatic?
I think so.
Well, how?
What do you mean how?
It's Umbreon. It can't fail.
You don't think so?
Or do you just think they're gonna print it so much that it's like it's gonna be irrelevant?
I know you were here for Shining Fates. I know you saw what happened. I know you saw what happened with Crown Zenith. People's only argument they ever say when talking about whether a set's gonna get printed to the ground or not, they'll instantly only talk about Team Up. They'll be like, "Yep, but what about Team Up? What about the one set that they actually short printed? The one set
that got like affected by the global supply chain issue that happened back then."
That's why it's so goofy to me, and it's like people are really about to get hurt in this hobby. But it's one of the
Pretty
best
wild.
ways to learn. I can't lie to you.
Do you feel the same way about sealed long term for Prismatic? Because if you say that the cards are gonna crash, do we feel the same way about sealed? Do we see it like a Shining Fates? Do you actually believe that, Joey?
Do you know how many videos? People? Do you know for the people, bro? This is a answer for the people.
On your channel.
This is an answer for the people here. I made so many videos warning everybody about it that if it happens, we know what to go look at, and we know like, dang, this guy in the Team Rocket outfit, he was literally screaming at the camera, telling us exactly what was gonna happen, and we thought he was joking. That's it. That's my prediction right there.
You don't think it's pretty? You don't think it's like a good set though, like a really really strong set?
No, I've made a bunch of videos saying that it's one of the best sets of the era.
I'm kind of asking leading questions, to be fair, but
No, I
But
definitely think it's one of the best sets in the era. Best sets in. You could compare it with what out of Sword and Shield. Where does it sit in the Sword and Shield hierarchy of sets? Is it
wait,
better
sorry,
than
you
Crown
said
Zenith?
mm,
Artistically, not dollar wise. Artistically,
artistically, like, ooh, I love Crown Zenith, man. Those gold cards are
it's too deep. That's an actual deep
they're
set.
true.
When I hear
I,
deep,
I
I think of Crown Zenith.
That's fair. I think that's fair. And honestly, I think a lot of the evolutions in Prismatic are pretty shit. I actually think the Umbreon is easily the best one, like without question. I like that card a lot, but I think like the Glaceon and the
If
Jolteon,
this
like
card in Prismatic Evolutions becomes the top card, then it's a wrap, bro.
I don't think it'll ever pass the Umbreon. But that is my favorite card in the set, without question. It is amazing. It's amazing.
The Rayquaza is
But
still
is
my
it better than
favorite.
Crown Zenith? There's no way. I don't think. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so
think
either.
Crown Zenith is too good. That Giratina, I pulled the Palkia too, so I kind of feel a certain way about it. You know what I mean?
So what do you think the people that don't even open packs feel like? They don't have that same experience. So is it trash to them, or is it?
Mm,
They probably don't see it
I
the
think
same way,
people.
huh?
I don't know. I think people who didn't, they weren't really around in Sword and Shield, like a lot of people are. I don't think they're gonna feel as strongly about it. Because when you could get Crown Zenith for retail at any store,
No one
and you
wanted
could
it.
just go home and open it,
Yeah.
nobody wanted it, but also you could people who did want it, you could open it at any time, and it was always fun to open. So I think it's better, but
Yeah. We got a question
I,
for
I don't
you.
know if a lot of people would agree. Yeah,
Chuck, is the Umbreon from Prismatic better than the Umbreon Alt Art? Not the VMAX, so the regular V Alt Art. With the Heracross on the bottom. Everyone's favorite card from Paldea Evolved. The Heracross.
wait, which one? Is it
The
better than which one?
Is it better than the Umbreon, the one where it's on top of the staircase, looking down at like the
Oh,
Heracross and all the other
oh,
Pokemon?
oh, yeah. It has a doesn't it? Yeah, the name of it, I guess, or somebody gave it a name.
I don't even
Um,
know.
yeah, people always name Umbreon cards apparently. Yeah, the one where it's on the stair, like Pokerev pulled it. I remember that was the thing. Is that better than that?
Is Prismatic Umbreon better than that one?
Uh, I think it probably is, but the Umbreon V is like, it's very clean. It's very clean. It's nice, you know.
I can't lie, the
Um,
crown just like nukes any type of joy I would have ever looking
Starebrion.
at a Pokemon card. I can't lie to
The
you.
crowns are terrible, man. I can't wait till we're out of that. Crowns, bro. When Stellar Crown came out and we were talking about Terapagos, I felt like I was going crazy. Not to change the subject, but holy shit,
Were people
I
hyping that
can't
card?
do it. Oh yeah,
Because as
Stellar
soon as
Crown's actually you got the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle and the Terapagos.
no,
Everybody was saying the
no,
Terapagos is beautiful, bro. I can't stand that Pokemon and the crown.
that's
But
still.
yeah, okay. So
Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No,
Go
you're good.
ahead. I was just gonna say the Umbreon crown and that card isn't like it's noticeable, but it's not like there's so much going on in the card that it kind of fades away a little bit, in my opinion.
And the
A little
Terapagos.
bit. Now on the prismatic Umbreon.
I feel like the only set the crown or the only card the crown is actually good on is the Terapagos because it's not on top of its head.
Yeah, because you can't even hardly see it. I know Pokemon is so stupid. It's so dumb.
I
I
got a
don't get it at
question.
all.
I got a question for you, bro.
Go ahead.
It's very serious too.
Okay.
Why were people paying $150 for the Terapagos and $500 and a PSA 10 for the Terapagos? Why do you think that is, bro?
That's a great question. You enlighten me because I don't know why.
Well, I said it from the beginning. Stellar Crown is Battle Styles 2.0.
Mm.
What else is Battle Styles 2.0? Uh,
Some
Journey.
people would say Paldea Evolved is Battle Styles 2.0.
I think Paldea Evolved is Rebel Clash 2.0, but better because there's actual artwork in there and actual Pokemon in there. Rebel Clash doesn't have anything.
Rebel Clash is terrible.
I
I mean, it
just
has nothing.
I just looked at that set earlier today, and the top 3 cards are all trainer cards.
Yeah, that's most of the hits in those first couple boxes in Sword and Shield. Like Marnie, Boss's Orders.
That's disgusting, bro.
It's horrible.
That is
Everything was
terrible.
like a rainbow card, too. Rainbows or trainers.
Yep.
People don't even know what this hobby was like then. They don't even understand.
It's crazy to even hear somebody tell me that, honestly.
That's why we were so excited for Vivid Voltage, which is why we should be careful about overhyping things because we never know what the next best thing is going to be. You know? It always gets better every era, right?
What do you mean? The next set is the best set? I thought you knew this, bro.
Yeah, to flip, you're right. I should keep saying that. To
Every
scalp and
set-
flip.
Every new set is the next best set.
Yeah.
On the internet, at least.
Yep. What do you think about there's not a lot of information yet. What do you think about the Mega Evolution set coming out?
I saw some people were saying that there was a Mega Rayquaza set coming, and I was like, oh, nah. Here we go.
Yep. Yep. It got announced.
I definitely...
Storm Emerald.
Yeah, I definitely need to hard focus that.
I don't think people are talking about that enough.
Well, they have like 3 sets to talk about before that one.
Yeah, true. Very true. Dude, Black Bull White Flare is not even out yet. It's insane.
I know.
Do you ever feel the fatigue of every set coming out, especially as a content creator? I just like, it's crazy to think about how this is somehow sustainable. You know what I mean?
Before I started creating content, I felt fatigued. Now it's just all entertainment for me, and I'm just ready for the next one to come out so I could just see who's hyper shilling and then what I can do to either combat the hyper shill or play along into the hyper shill.
True.
It's very
That's a good point.
entertaining now, being a content creator.
Yeah, you're kind of like outside of it a little bit, in a way.
But not before. I was so done, especially when what was it? Paldean Fates came out. There was like a little rumbling hype, and then it just all died instantly. Just died after like the first 2 weeks it was over.
People talked about the Bubble Mew. They did. It was like everybody loved it. You know what I mean? And then it just like, that was it. That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's how it was for Evolving Skies too. Like the Umbreon Altart was revealed, and people were like, man, this is a really good card. And then that was kind of it. It's wild to think that that was like a reality, and a reality that we could go back to at some point. So, I just don't know what it's going to take.
When Evolving Skies came out, do you remember when the Umbreon was $150?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and the boxes were like $100 or $110.
I remember
for like 6 months.
Black Friday, they had a TCG player sale. I was buying those boxes for $117 a box.
It's insane. I went home for Thanksgiving. I got a notification. Box dropped for 110. I bought 2. I ripped them both, and all I got was a Metacham Altart.
It's because the hits were stolen.
Yeah. That was in November. That was right after it came out. It's crazy.
That's actually diabolical that happened. That whoever brought him to that store, all the Fusion Strike hits and all the Evolving Skies hits.
Oh yeah.
Or the one dude
that
had a bunch of Evolving Skies, Rayquazas, and Umbreons in his lap. I'm like, bro, what am I looking at here?
Yeah, I'll never forget that Fusion picture that got released of all those Gengars, Espeons.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon had to make a statement, or they released a statement on it talking about they were going to investigate it or something.
Yeah, those guys got arrested. They went to a
That's,
store and they tried to sell all of them
I feel like people
at
don't
once.
know that. I feel like even like the brand new people that have been coming in like the last 2 months have no idea about that at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dude, if that happened now, oh my God. I can't even imagine.
What do you mean? It happened with Prismatic. First
You're
print.
right. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, man. They apparently they burned them all, or they like got rid of them because
Did they?
they seized them and they got rid of them. That's what I heard.
I have a conspiracy, bro. With so you know how Silver Tempest had those God lunch pail boxes?
Mm,
Do you think those hits were
I
sold and
do.
then they were just repackaged into those? Because there's no way
That's weird.
that's organic.
Yeah, they are you talking about those little like square tins? Because you could buy those recently.
The
I think they had a
lunchbox
couple. Yeah, they
tins.
had a couple different versions of it.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it,
know. It's strange.
I'm pretty
Strange how certain packs can do better.
nah, for real. It just seemed too fishy though that it was like a known thing. All the streamers were like, "Yep, these are the God Pack tins," and anybody that opened them up literally was pulling alt arts for days out of them.
It's crazy. I remember watching pack openers go and hunt. You know, the dudes who like hunt product in the wild.
Yeah,
And they were hunting those like the Silver Tempest packs, and they pulled a Lugia. And I was like, this is really bad for the hobby, right? And then nobody talked about it ever again.
you would think so. People forget so quick,
What are your thoughts
especially
on? Oh yeah, no, go ahead. I want to hear.
especially in this hobby, bro. People forget immediately. They're always looking for the next
Oh yeah,
thing.
for sure, for sure. A lot of it's built on that. What do you think about the scanners? Not the what is it? Not the CT scanners, but like the little metal detecting guns for Sword and Shield loose packs. You
What do
seen
I
those
think about
videos?
it,
Yeah.
bro? I built those tools. What are you talking about?
You
Nah,
sold the shovels
yeah,
in the gold
nah.
rush.
But what I honestly, my honest opinion is I would never, me personally. I mean, people could do whatever they want to do, but me personally, I would never buy loose packs off of the internet.
Oh, really?
Never.
That's a shame, bro.
He said, "Oh,
Check this
really?"
out.
He said, "Oh,
Because I
really?"
have a situation, Joey.
What you got? Don't say you have a Rudy box in your room.
I have a couple loose packs, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to them, but let me
But
grab
just scan them. What do you mean you don't know what to do?
one sec. Let me
That's
get
the
to
only way to find out if your packs are scanned if you scan them yourself.
true. I got a few of these.
I can't.
You remember the Black Friday tins from Walmart?
Which one is the Crown
I
Zenith
got
ones?
nah the I think they're what are they called? Power tins or whatever.
Don't say you just have loose packs in there.
Bro, I have so many loose packs, Joey.
Hey, as long as they're evolving skies, it's all good. I can't
We
even knock
got
it.
we got Lost Origin evolving. We got Fusion. I don't know what to do with them.
Were those actually out of the tins, like you opened them yourself, or you just bought them off the internet?
Yeah, I was at my hometown, and the Walmart drop happened. They were $15, 5 packs.
Sheesh.
3 of them were Evolving Skies in my region.
Oh,
So I just went out
that's a
to a few stores and
W.
bought a bunch. It was crazy. Scan them and sell the duds. True.
I
That's crazy.
cannot.
Custom booster boxes. Maybe, but I didn't record myself opening them. Isn't that the appeal of the custom booster boxes, you know?
I mean, it is, but honestly, at the end of the day, if you have a reputation and you're not trying to lose it, I'm pretty sure you could just tell people who you are and be like,
Mm.
yo, I'm not a scammer. Especially if you're at like a card show or something. Seems like
Yeah.
it'd be
So if I
very
show
easy
up,
to get off.
so you have to sell them with your Team Rocket
Yeah,
Timu outfit on.
yeah. I gotta pull
Otherwise,
up
nobody will trust you.
in the Timu rocket fit.
Are you actually going to go to a card show? I know you've been talking about maybe going to some public events for the to meet your fans is what you said. Direct quote.
I can't, bro. I can't with you. So there is a card show. It's like the biggest one in my city, but I don't know if I'm about to go yet or not. It's either I think it's the first.
It's not
weekend of
Collecticon.
next
It's
month.
a different thing.
No, Collecticon does not come here. Card parties, the West Coast one is coming kind of close to where I live, but I'm not driving up there for that.
That's pretty far, yeah.
Unless
Where you at?
Pokey there.
You're in California, right?
Yeah, California.
Gotcha.
Unless Pokey there, bro, I'm not pulling up. I need the
Bro,
autograph.
he's waiting for you, bro.
He's
waiting.
Did you see? Were you around the channel when the whole me and Pokey were having a interesting back and forth?
I actually was late to that. I missed it a little bit.
Yeah, so
But I understand he blocked you though, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm probably blocked by all the big guys. Big guys. But I messaged him, or I left a comment on someone, I forgot whose. I left a comment on, I think, his channel or something, because this was back when he was offering that he was going to sell Journey Together for MSRP, right? Did you know about that or no?
A little bit, yeah.
So he put that whole little promo out. He made a cool little advertisement clip or whatever. Sign up to my email list for a chance to buy Journey Together at MSRP.
Yes.
So I left a comment on one of his videos, replying to somebody else, and I was like, I would RKO Pokey through a table of Journey Together for MSRP. And then
he threatened his life, man.
Yeah. I was like, bro, that'd literally be the clip of the summer if you seen someone in a Team Rocket outfit go crazy.
That's hilarious.
But he took it too personal after.
Oh.
He took it too personal. These guys love taking the guy in the Team Rocket outfit extremely serious around here.
So he just blocked you after that?
Yeah, it
was it?
after that. Yeah.
Damn.
You
would help with content, you know?
People don't really want to do content. That's what it comes down to. I mean, you could tell. You could see who's uploading every day and who's not. You could tell who actually likes doing it.
Carl said, I'm pretty sure he said he blocked you in the newest video.
Bro, he's blocked me at least 3 or 4 months back.
I don't think they've actually blocked you. I think they secretly watch.
Oh, no. Pokey definitely blocked me on Instagram. 100%. I can't even look at his profile anymore.
I mean, Nostalgianomics watches your videos, right?
I don't think Nostalgianomics blocked me. I think he just hid me from his channel.
Yeah. Chuck, pull up a spreadsheet. Nah, dude, that's on a paywall now. Sorry.
He's on his Pokey Profit hype now. He's done made it out the mud. Now he's charging for his spreadsheets and he's charging for consultation calls.
Dude, you know I have to admit something.
What's up, bro?
I have to admit something. We're cool, right?
Me and you?
I considered early in my PokeTube days, I considered paying for the consultation call.
For what though?
I didn't do it.
What did you think you needed to know doing that?
It was kind of the same reason why I reached out in your stream a while ago for advice.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, this guy did it. Maybe it's kind of the thing, isn't it? You know, the new mind mentality. I was new to the YouTuber space. It's kind of there's a parallel for people in cards, but I actually don't know what the deal is. I don't really know what I was paying for, but I just
Wait,
felt like he had a big channel
so you're talking about paying for consultation on how to be a creator or what to buy in
on a
Pokemon?
creator.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
On
I
a
was like,
creator.
there's no way you were paying to
Not for
understand
buying
what
Pokemon.
to
No, no,
buy.
no. No way.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah. I thought about it. The Marseille shirt, dude, honestly, I thrifted it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know anything about the team. I just liked it.
Yeah, nah, bro, like I said, there's no paywalls on this channel. I don't take any partnerships, any sponsorships, nothing like that. It is not that serious to me. All that I'm trying to do here, bro, is put a smile on people's face and teach them that they need to hold assets and get out of fiat as quickly and as fastly, immediately as possible.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I don't
it.
have
There's
I don't
nothing.
have I don't have fiat.
I mean, you need fiat, but like if you're looking at it as a store of value, that's a major misstep in life.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I do invest in Bitcoin, although it's a much smaller position of my total portfolio.
The longer you hold it, it's gonna
Same with
eventually
Pokemon.
turn into the number one position, which is crazy.
But would that be a bad thing for the world if that's true, or would that be a good thing for the world? You know
It'll
what I
be a
mean? Like,
bad
would the world
thing.
be in ruins if that is true?
No, it'll be a
Or
bad thing for anybody believing in a fiat system. That's who it
yeah,
will be bad for.
you guys got to invest in AMD for real.
I can't read stuff like that. I feel like that's rage
Bro's got
bait.
bags. He's got
I
bags
feel like
for
that's
sure.
rage bait.
You have never made the Pokédoll smile. How does that make you feel?
Nah, the Pokédolls definitely smiled straight into my eyeballs.
Yeah, Team Rocket Joey's he's kind of wholesome,
Have to be.
kind of underneath everything.
Bro,
It's interesting.
bro, if you didn't know, do you know what WWE is?
Yeah, I know what the WWE is.
World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah.
So all I do is I'll just go watch them and watch them talk on the microphone, and then I'll implement it into what I do here.
Yeah, bro.
It's very
That makes total sense.
it's very 1-to-1 almost.
So that RKO is your move then, your wrestling move. You just haven't had a chance to use
I
it.
just think it's an iconic move that everybody would know if they seen it, just because it's so viral and got clipped so many times.
What's the Team Rocket Joey wrestling signature move?
Man, I don't even know. I guess we'll have to find out. I can't lie. I cannot.
We'll find out at Card Party Seattle, guys.
Get Pokebeard
We'll
up
see.
there.
He'll probably be vending, bro.
I saw that. Is he still doing that? Is he still vending?
I think that's how he. That's probably. I feel like that's the evolution of PokeTubers.
Yeah.
That's how you make the
becoming a
most
vendor?
money. No, I'm not being a vendor. I'm too busy, man.
No, I mean
Too
you're talking
busy.
about the evolution of PokeTubers. They just eventually turn into vendors.
A lot of them, because they realize that that's like the best way to make money in the hobby.
I feel
Without
like it's a lot
like
of
quickly,
views
I mean.
too in the content.
It's a lot of content. A lot of people watch vending content, which I understand. I don't really watch personally, but it's fun to watch like money be transferred and get the dopamine of seeing a card or something. But I feel like that's a big part of the community, for sure.
Nah, for real.
For better or for worse.
PokeTuber fights. I can't.
Dude, we need like street beefs for PokeTubers.
Yo, so Pokebeard was like one of the first people that actually interacted with me in a different type of negative type of situation.
Really?
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
knew about this.
He was the first one, so I was just trolling in his comments, and he reacted to like everything I was saying, and then we were typing to each other till like 2 a.m. in his comment section.
No way. Like on a video?
On one of his videos. It was him.
What?
I'll give you the backstory, bro. It was him saying that vivid voltage is not like surging sparks, and and shining fates is not like prismatic evolutions, and anyone saying that has not been here in the hobby.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bro. So I don't know.
What was he saying?
That's exactly what he
Do you
said in
remember?
his video. And I was like, no one's comparing the
Oh.
art, because he was comparing the art, and he was saying there's no way that it's. I don't know why people are even saying that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So y'all were just going back and forth in the comment section.
It just turned into me trolling him for X amount of time, but
That's crazy.
That was my first big battle with the mega tuber, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But no, nothing.
I would actually like to. I would like to talk to them. I mean, I'm actually irrelevant, like 100%.
Bro, I'm
But
irrelevant.
I wouldn't mind talking to them. That'd be cool.
Think so?
I find it interesting. Well, I don't know them personally, but
Me neither.
I would for sure do a podcast with them. Although now they'll never do that with me, but
Why not?
because I've been tainted.
You've been tainted by the big R.
My reputation.
The
my
big R
reputation's
has
in the
tainted
gutter,
the
bro.
Chuckster.
Reputation's in the gutter.
Nah, you're all good.
Did you ever do a podcast with them?
So the thing
That would be
is,
peak content.
the thing is, anybody knows, and anybody that watches Pokemon content knows that that's what they want to see. It's all up to the other people. I literally have zero beef with them. It's all up to the other people's ego to allow that to happen.
Well, they don't. I mean, what do they have to gain from it? You know, it just
Nothing.
hurts their image potentially.
I'd
So.
literally be their biggest podcast.
For sure. For sure. It makes it more complicated when they have like a business that they're running in addition to YouTube. They don't want to affect that shit, you know. I don't know if it'll ever happen. Chad, I am not safe from being roasted. I have a lot of shilling ahead of me. I'm going to show Paradox this week, I think.
Oh my.
So be on the lookout for that.
Can you show Temporal too?
I'll mix it in. I'm not crazy about Temporal personally, but if you have a bag that you haven't showed on in your videos, Joey, I got you.
You
It's
got
okay.
me? Can you
Yeah,
actually
your secret
show
is safe.
celebrations?
I would love to show celebrations. I pulled everything out of that set, so I feel good about it.
As long as you're
For
A1
sure, I
since
got
day
you.
one, bro, it's all good.
Me and my and the 12 subs that I have, we're gonna change the world.
Bro, saying 12 subs like he doesn't have almost 2,000 subs in a month.
And I was trying to be humble, honestly. It's been wild. I really appreciate y'all support. If you're watching, thank you.
Shout out to
Sorry,
Chuckster.
we'll move past that. Chuck, is Paradox the next Chilling Reign? I can't tell you what Paradox Rift has done in my life, man.
I got a hot take for
It's
you, bro.
whatever you want it to be. Go ahead.
I got a hot take. Chilling Reign is actually trash. It's
How can you say that?
It's one of the worst sets from the Sword and Shield.
What do you
era.
mean?
Are we serious right now, or what card from that
It's
set?
not true.
What card from the set is good? Highly desirable.
What card?
Yeah. Name one.
Highly. Oh, okay. Good or highly desirable?
Both.
Let's be very clear,
Both.
because those are slightly different things. So
Ooh.
good.
Which
The
one?
Blaziken is good. The Moltres is good. Would you disagree?
Honestly, I think
You don't
both
think
of
they're
those
good?
cards are trash. I can't lie to you. I had the
Facts.
I
Chilling
had,
Reign sucks.
I had both of them, and when I sold them, I did not feel a single thing about it.
Yeah, Gold Snorlax, bro. You don't like that?
No. No one likes gold cards. I don't know why that one's so expensive. There's no way it's a $90 card.
It's pretty wild. I think it's a pretty good set. I like the Zapdos actually.
No.
I like the Tornadoes. I think
So-
that's a pretty good card.
Here's the reasoning behind it. I hate when they
The sl-
alter the Pokemon from their original forms. just like how they did with the
Mm.
Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. I hate that. I can't even look
Those
at
are
Raging Bolt.
those are a crime.
I can't look at Raging Bolt. It
That's
literally
important.
rage baits
Raging
me.
Bolt. Dude, nobody will ever convince me that card is beautiful. I don't give a fuck.
That's the
That card's
Pokebeard
crazy.
special. That's one of the best arts in the whole entire era.
But these are different. They're not nearly as egregious. You know what I mean?
Which one, Chilling Reign?
Yeah.
These cards
Galarian
suck,
Zapdos?
bro. These cards suck.
Come on.
Nah, these cards suck. You know it too.
Moltres and Blaziken is objectively good, I believe.
Oh, I just messed up the whole thing.
Rage Bait EX. Galarian Rapidash is a beautiful card.
Nah, that's rage bait.
Analyze. That's a viewer of mine. Hey, shout out, bro. Thank you. I needed that.
That's rage bait. That has to be. The Shadow Rider Calyrex is okay, but it's just literally a goat on a horse. That is actually a crime. Galarian Slowking is trash.
That looks like Shinji art, bro. What do you mean?
No, it doesn't. No.
Come on.
It looks like whoever did the Drowsy artwork.
Yeah. I like it. I don't like the Pokemon that much, but I think it's like kind of cool looking.
$65 cool though? For a Slowking. You're thinking too hard about it. $65 for a Slowking.
Did I buy it or did I pull it?
Oh man.
If I pulled it, that's an amazing card. That's
Stop
definitely worth
it.
$65.
Stop it. You're hyper shilling right now. There's no way.
I'm number one Shilling Rain.
There's
Shill.
no way.
Blaziken is good, man. It's good. That's a good card.
No.
Moltres? You like the Moltres.
No, I don't. The
All right.
Galarian version looks trash. I can't lie.
Well, I have no other argument. If you don't like those two, then we just disagree, I guess. That's fine.
So are those the only two good cards from the set? Does it justify the $400 box price? No,
It definitely justifies the box price.
No
For
way.
sure.
No
Look at the set value.
I can't. I can't. do
Higher set value than Fusion Strike.
That's that a non-TCG type diabolicalness, bro.
The lack of a really like a top tier chase card is the only thing holding it back.
People
For sure.
People will literally fade Blaziken until there's a new Blaziken card. And then they'll like it
That's
for
true.
a week and then it'll just
That's
get
true.
faded again instantly.
But I'm a Gen 3 boy, so I feel differently. I've said this. I think the Blaziken's a good card. I think it looks cool.
I like
think it's
Blaziken
unique.
as well.
And I think the Moltres is a really good card as well.
Why does
yeah.
Swampert
I get
the
it.
most hate from the Pokemon
Dude.
company themselves?
Dude, and Trico. Quite frankly.
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Except Blaziken.
That's actually, I played so much Sapphire version as a kid. I don't think you understand. I would play.
Was that your first was your first starter in Gen 3? Was that your first game?
Bro, I'm Unk status. I played I think I played a blue, yellow. I played all the first everything.
Yeah.
I'm Unk status, bro.
I played red late when I was like 12.
Sheesh.
I borrowed it from a friend and never gave it back. I still have it.
Swampert was hella popular among my friends as a kid too. Crazy, it gets literally zero love.
Swampert's also amazing in the game.
Facts.
It's like literally impossible to die. Super good.
Anything that can use Surf literally can hard carry through the whole
True.
entire game in different facets of the game.
True. Surf and Mud Slap. That's what I remember. Is Silver Tempest Blaziken better than Chilling Rain?
Silver Tempest Blaziken.
No.
That might be a hot take, what you just answered right there.
No. Is that a hot take to say no?
I think that's a hot take. In the trainer
Really?
gallery, right?
Yeah, I actually pulled that card.
Nah, that's not a hot take. You're right.
Seismitoad is better than Swampert. True.
I can't. That's
True.
rage bait. That's rage bait. I
True.
can't.
Yes, Chilling Reign overrated. Dude, it's not overrated. All right? Shut up.
Here's
How's
the
Chilling
secret
Reign
sauce.
overrated? Who is overrating Chilling Reign?
Nah, here's the secret sauce for Sword and Shield. Any box under $500 with alt arts is literally a super steal right now.
True.
Super
True.
steal.
That's all I want to make videos on is Sword and Shield booster boxes. I feel like it's the best value in the market right now. Other than like, 151 at retail or something, but
Why is Lugia insanely faded, and why has it been a meme since Silver Tempest release?
is that true?
Yeah. It's a $260
I feel like people love that card, no?
Nope.
Yeah, but the God packs, remember?
There's only 86
Card
of them
got-
on the market. Or on TCG Player, my fault.
Really? Raw?
$245.
I almost bought one at $110 last year because I wanted it. But then I was like, I don't invest in singles, so I didn't.
Unfortunately, it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I had to get the PSA 10. That and Rayquaza.
That card's amazing. That's one of the best cards of the era. It's one of the best cards they've ever made.
It really is. It's the best Lugia, in my
amazing.
personal opinion, that they ever made.
Not even close. It's not even close.
What's better? Don't say Crystal Lugia. I can't hear that, bro. I can't hear that that's a better card than the alt art. I'm literally about to...
It's not. But it's good.
Which one is...
It's good.
What's the best Lugia card, then? I looked at them all. He can't tell me one that's better.
Better?
Better. That's the best Lugia art they've ever made.
The Neo one is pretty good.
No.
It's not better, though.
No.
I agree with you. There's no better card. But the Neo one's good.
It's
That
nostalgic.
card's iconic.
I'll give you that. It's nostalgic.
It's iconic.
Guess what? I threw mine away
it's-
as a kid.
Wiped your boogers on it, threw it away.
I literally threw it in the trash. Or I gave it to my friend, and then he threw all of his stuff away.
Yeah,
So
Tragic.
there goes that.
we didn't know anything. But as far as like iconic vintage cards go, that's up there.
Fact.
It's hard to compare vintage to the best alt arts in Sword and Shield because they're pound for
not
pound. They're
comparable.
not comparable.
At all. It's like
But-
comparing I don't even know, rock to water.
That's crazy.
I don't even
That's
know.
crazy. No, but it's like for the era that it was in. I mean, that was it. It's like saying Heart Gold Soul Silver, is worse than the originals, which is not true. They're the
Heart
best like
Gold,
Pokemon
Soul
games
Silver.
ever made. You know what
Which
I mean?
one? Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or the original?
Either of them. Heart Gold Soul Silver. They're like some of the best games ever made. But
I played Silver.
oh,
Oh,
Silver
you're
and
talking
Gold
about
are,
the remakes on the DS?
yeah.
I didn't even play those. I think I don't have them. Last cycle, I went like full Pokemon. I bought a bunch of complete inbox DS games. Or
Oh, really?
yeah, almost all the Pokemon games.
Do you what's your most expensive?
I have Platinum. I think
That's fire.
that's the most expensive one I have. I didn't buy any of
bought a
the
Platinum.
old vintage stuff, like in the cardboard
Black and White and
boxes.
Black and White 2 are my favorite games based. Black and White and Black and White 2 are probably the best Pokemon games ever made. Honestly. If you know, you know.
Soul Silver. Shout out Jodo Jake in the chat, the GOAT.
Especially as an unk.
Unk.
Shout out to all the unks in the chat.
Shout out to all the unks.
How old are you, Joey? It's time we ask you some questions. It's time we learn the real Joey.
I am 19 and a half. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 31.
31? Oh, damn, bro. You only got a couple good years left.
I know. That's
crazy.
why I got to blow them on rage bait. I gotta blow him on living out my childhood dream of being a Team Rocket member in real life. Rage baiting.
On your deathbed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
chat. If y'all want to ask Joey a question about his life, you can do it now, and I'll ask. Now's your time.
in
He
final
agreed to
boss
answer any
Unk,
question.
is 23 Unk age? No. 23.
Damn, Ice, you're 23. That's crazy.
Prismatic is Shining Fate's baby. That's diabolical to say. I agree with you though.
Dude, I so disagree.
Why are people fading the Shining Charizard right now? In the hobby, just overall in total, all Shining Charizards are getting zero love.
Yeah, like Paldea and Fates,
All of them,
Charizard.
every one
I
of
feel like
them.
nobody's ever cared about that one
Oh,
that much.
That's crazy work.
I mean, they did, but like, I just don't think the Charizards and Scarlet and Violet are that like they're that good overall. That one's the best.
151 is the worst, hands down.
Yeah, that card sucks. It looks like like clip art or something. I don't know how to describe it.
Facts.
It looks
The
like
background
odd.
looks better than the Pokemon itself,
Yeah,
which is diabolical.
the Pokemon looks terrible in it.
I don't know who cleared that card to come out, but that was someone had to get fired for that for sure.
Everybody gonna love Zard again when Inferno comes out. True.
I can't wait for the day when Shining Fates hits $200 at ETB.
You're gonna be what's above Unk?
What's above Unk?
What's older than an Unk?
I don't know. That's a chat question.
Because that's gonna be you.
I'm not there yet. Oh, that's what I'm gonna be when.
That's gonna be you, bro.
When
When
Shining
Shining Fates
Fates
is $200, bro. Oh my god, it's gonna be forever from now. Actually, I mean, it's been moving a little bit, right?
It's at like
Recently.
95, 100 right now. I thought I would
Yeah.
never see this day, honestly.
Damn, 95, 100.
Jodo Jake
That
said
is-
old head is next.
Old
Damn.
head. Yeah, you'll be an old head
I'm about to be a old head.
for sure when that shit comes out.
Poppy is older. I can't. That sounds too cringe. I can't believe that came out of my mouth.
Clip that chat.
Boomer
Yeah,
is
that's crazy.
next. Oh, Gramps. Nah, that's crazy work.
Yep. Hot take: top 3 Pokemon chases right now are Pikachu, Gengar, and Mewtwo. No way.
From where though? Don't say
No
from
way.
Surging Sparks as the Pikachu because I'm about to throw up.
That
in
is
my
one of the
mouth.
worst cards I've ever seen in my life.
So
That Surging Sparks Pikachu, bro.
I gotta ask everybody that comes on here. Did you hear when It Was Never a Phase told people to buy that card at $1,000?
I do.
If they thought it was gonna go to $1,000, it's a good time to buy it right now at $700.
That's
Like,
classic.
1 month out from release. That's actually diabolical advice.
Dude, that was what people felt though.
I know.
When Surging Spark, people don't realize. A lot of people don't because they just came into the hobby literally in the last 6 months. When Surging Sparks came out, people were dying for a card that was a flagship, like a Pikachu or a Gengar. And so when it was a Pikachu, it didn't matter what the art was. People were all in on owning it,
So
and the
hold
pull
on,
rates
hold
at
on,
the time were
hold
really
on.
bad.
Let me stop you there. So is that the same exact way that they felt for Vivid Voltage? It's the same exact way. It was a $400
I
card.
think they did.
It's a 400. It was more
Chonkachu, bro.
expensive. It
The
had a nickname
Chonkachu.
and everything. It's the
It
same
did.
exact way.
It was a rainbow card, and we loved it.
That's why I say, bro, people are literally
loved
about
it.
to get decimated the same exact way they got decimated for Vivid Voltage. And all people can tell me is the art is better.
I see the argument for sure.
That got to be a rage bait response, saying the art is better.
What in Surging Sparks?
I know the art's better though. That's the thing. Like it's very obviously clear that the art's better.
I don't think a lot of SV sets are gonna age as well as people think they are.
I think they're gonna go down, and people are gonna actually hate them when they realize that.
Well, they hated them when they came out.
Exactly.
For a while.
The whole SV era.
But I think the good sets are really good.
I agree with you. Destined Rivals is probably one of the best sets we've gotten in the last 2 eras combined.
It's really good. Destined Rivals, Paldean Fates, 151. It's really the special sets.
So you
Paradox
saw
Rift.
Oh nah. You saw the special sets from last era and the ones compared to this era. They changed something drastically because they did not sell at all for the Sword and Shield era. But now
they had some stinkers in there.
They can't keep them stocked.
They had some bad ones. You know what I think it kind of was there was people didn't think this before about special sets, but the PC ETB at some point, I feel like last year people realized that was like the premium investment.
For sure.
And I think that bled into special sets, and then they happened to be pretty good, most of them.
Yeah, everyone
which
just
helped.
Agreed,
but I think that kicked it off a lot.
No, for sure.
I opened Paldean PC ETB when they came out. I bought two of them and I opened them.
Prayers for Chucky.
$66 each.
I got like 20 nicknames for you, bro. So you bought them for MSRP?
I did. Yeah, they were available for like 2 months.
I feel like they were available for an extremely long time.
It may have been longer. It may have been like 3 or 4 months. I don't remember. But yeah, I bought them.
How much prismatic does Joey have? I can't.
You have a good chunk, don't you?
I have 8 PC ETBs. I traded away all of my booster bundles.
Oh yeah?
For my
like 1 for 1?
For my giglical stack of the best investment you can make right now today on the market. Blooming Waters.
Yeah.
There hasn't been an obvious play like this in so long.
151 at a good pack price is a no-brainer. It's almost 2 years old in September.
Yeah.
Not that it's like that's the most magic number ever, but it's a guide point, you know.
It's closer than 6 months from release.
True. And Mega Evolutions is gonna blow anyway, so it's gonna be a good time right now. That's my hot take. Is that set is gonna suck.
Blow as in be trash, or blow as in blow up
trash
to astronomical
No, be
prices?
trash.
I don't think it's going to be trash. That's the thing. I think they're going to actually print it to the absolute floor, like under the cement. They're going to print it.
Dude, every time I look at that Gardevoir, that Mega Gardevoir, like, ad, I don't like what I see.
I hate Mega Gardevoir, I can't lie.
Does anybody else think that with like the terrible take on Megas? All right.
That's a terrible dang. Chucky's with the horrible takes. Hate to see it.
That's it. I mean, it might be good, but like that art and that ad looks like shit. I don't care what anybody says.
I think they're just gonna print it to the ground, and it's gonna be a Crown Zenith 2.0 where nobody wants it at $40 in ETB. 2 years are gonna go by, then it's gonna be a $200 ETB. But there's gonna be booster boxes for these, so we're gonna actually have to see what that's like.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to know your take because I've seen at least almost every single content creator, especially all the ones that have way more subscribers than both of us, say that booster boxes are never gonna come back down under below MSRP ever again in all of Pokemon's existence. I need to know your take on that. Because that just sounds too goofy, too hyper shield to me personally.
I think it's possible.
That they
Do I
never come
think
back?
I think there's a reality where that happened, but I don't know either way. I would say there's a couple things we can look to. For one, the IP is getting bigger. The IP is getting bigger. I think more people are going to stick around in this demand cycle, for sure. And so they're not going to be used to the prices that are coming. I think I do think demand will have to drop at some point because it feels unsustainable. But we have so many, I guess you could call them catalysts coming up with all the hype around the new sets and the 30th anniversary, and I guess the game is kind of a catalyst. I'm curious to see how next year shakes out.
So you don't think they'll ever go back down to like 120s, 130s?
I think the Pokemon Company might raise prices before that happens, potentially to like 180 or whatever.
So it never comes down to those prices.
So if they raise it and it goes below, then maybe if demand drops, if the sets suck, if a crazy world event happens, anything is possible. But I think either way is pretty likely to me. For my own personal investing strategy, it doesn't really make any difference though, because I'm just going to get good value no matter what.
Yeah.
So if it drops, then it drops. But it could happen. It could happen. I don't feel strongly about it either way, personally. Do I think sets are going to be $90 again? I don't know. A booster box, $90? Maybe. That feels more and more unlikely. It feels unlikely to me.
Did you see the video I played last stream where 4 years ago Rudy said that the same exact thing you just said right there? And then we got $75 SV base boxes, $70
Fair point.
Paldea Vault boxes,
Fair point.
$70 Obsidian Flames boxes. Bro, everybody says the same stuff every single cycle. That's why I'm on here making content, bro, because people really believe this type of stuff. It's so crazy that Pokemon gets people backed up emotionally into a corner where they feel like it's never gonna happen again, and then it happens.
They don't want to believe that it's gonna happen again, because the reality is, if boxes drop to $90, all the people who are in the hobby right now buying stuff,
gone.
They think that they're gonna buy at $90, but let me tell you, when boxes are $90, you don't feel the same way. You don't feel the same way. You know what I mean? When that demand is low, it's a different time.
When you know you can't buy it off the shelf and not sell it for 3x MSRP, there's no point to even buy it.
100%. That's what's scary. I think people need to understand that is a possible reality at a minimum. Do I know if that's going to happen? I don't know. Maybe, but do I think that that's a possible reality? For sure. So you should be mentally prepared for something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a real world we live in. This is a speculative asset built on gambling and art.
My favorite type.
Yeah. So people say Pokemon's not volatile, but in a 5-year period, it can be. No doubt.
Here we go from Matt S. Prismatic journeys together, surging and destined rivals will all be less than MSRP in 6 to 9 months. Is that a hot take?
Prismatic JT, surging DR will all be less than MSRP in 6 to 9 months.
Less than MSRP is kind of diabolical.
I don't think that's true. I don't see that happening. Do you?
The 6 to 9 month time period is throwing me off.
It's too short.
Maybe like after a year, 12 to like
6 months is the end of the year.
Yeah.
There's no
Nah,
way Destin Rivals is
nah,
below 166
definitely
in
not.
December.
Unless they print it to hell, bro. It's not. It's not doing that.
It's not happening, and they're not going to print it to hell, as far as we can tell.
I mean, they
They
could.
might.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
could,
might.
but
But they haven't with any other set for real. That's the problem.
that's how they get people every time. They think that they'll never be able to do it again. The same stuff was being said about Champion's Path, about Shining
True.
Fates. The same
True.
exact stuff
That's
was being said.
100% true. For sure. There's no way it's below MSRP in 6 months. I would bet
I don't
everything
see
I
that.
own on that.
I don't see that either.
No chance. At the end of 2026, here's the problem with Scarlet and Violet. We can say things can drop below MSRP, but every month that passes, demand is still pretty high. And then before you know it, Paldea Evolved is 2 years old. And so they're not making more booster boxes of it, more than likely. And so at that point, it's like there's no reality where it can be below MSRP again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the same thing is going to happen with like Surging Sparks and Destined Rivals and shit like that. I mean, we'll see. But this current wave could literally carry those sets to a long enough time period where they just avoid that reality.
Nah, for sure. I 100% agree. I don't see any of this stuff coming down to MSRP, especially throughout the holiday season. Like, nah, ain't no way. Unless they held everything back. If they held back like 75% of their supply and just dump it all on the market at once at every store, every LGS, it's not going to happen.
Stars would have to align for sure.
Yeah.
It's just like there's too much demand. It's just going to carry for too long, unfortunately. Now, where it could hit is in the next era. That's where it could hit.
How long into the next era? 1 or 2 or 3? 3 sets in?
Well, 1 set would be this year. 2, I guess, would be, what, later this year? Early next year?
I don't even think
3
that's about
is...
to happen, bro. Honestly.
I don't think so either. But we have so many sets, you know?
Because the Fed still has to cut rates.
True.
And then if we get liquidity pumped into the economy, good luck.
I know. More
good
inflation.
Luck buying Pokemon cards.
Yeah. But maybe people won't have money by the time that happens, you know?
It just depends, honestly. Because there was supposed to be... Bro, there was supposed to be a recession at the end of 2024 that never happened.
Bro, they've been saying there's going to be a recession for the last 5 years.
Everyone was acting like they had zero money to spend, and then now all of a sudden they have endless money to spend on Pokemon cards, which is crazy to me.
Well, what's crazy about that is, yeah, that's true, but a lot of people are way over leveraged in the hobby. And so the moment a domino falls, like, a lot more could fall. Which, and I don't mean to, like, cause, like, you know, panic.
Chuck,
I guess,
you're a doomer.
Like,
you're dooming. Stop dooming us. We want it to go up forever. Because that's usually how
I want
goes.
it to go up forever. We all want this, man. We all want to make money in the hobby. That's how it is.
Stop.
You just have to be realistic. I'm supposed to be the shield guy on this right now.
Yeah. You were supposed to shield Paldea Evolve for us, bro, so we could go purchase it at $400 a booster box.
I can shill it if you want.
Yeah, give me.
I'm a little bit more shield than you are.
Yeah, give me your best
you own more than
Paldea
me.
shill right now.
Let's be clear. Hey, guys, Joey owns more than me, so I'll shill it for him.
There you go. Shill all of my cases that I have of Paldea Evolve.
I think 350 is high. I think that's high.
You think so?
I think that's a little high for me. A hot take. I think that's a little high. A little bit.
It's one of the fastest rising booster boxes ever in modern history.
What was that other set that rose really fast? Back in Sword and Shield?
Brilliant
Skies, I think.
Brilliant Stars rose extremely fast. You couldn't buy it for under MSRP for like at least 8 months.
Yep. I think Paldea Evolved is pretty good. The thing is like in 2024, everybody called it underrated. So people liked it.
No one liked
they
that
did.
set
Kind of did though.
No,
they kind of did.
No. Because I have
We
a
kind of
friend.
did.
Nah, I have a friend that plays Pokemon Unite. Do you know that game?
Yeah, I played a little bit for sure.
So
When it came out.
he professionally plays it. And he was at Worlds, and they had Paldea evolved. This is when it had just come out. They had the PC ETBs there. He asked me, he was like, should I buy these? I was like, nah, that says trash. Bro, still to this day, I just send him the picture back. I'm like, bro, I can't believe these are here.
That's crazy, man. That's what you're doing to the booster boxes right now, too, to all your fans.
Nobody liked the set when it came out, bro. It was the $80 booster box. Especially after SVO1 came out. And people were pulling it for like the first 2 months, and then they were like, wow, these pull rates are extremely easy. These cards are all trash.
I stand by that people thought it was underrated at the time. When a couple sets came out and we were looking at the market and it was 2024.
No,
you know what I mean? In 2023, we're like, what are we buying? And Paldea was the best of the bunch. There's no question. The thing that benefits Paldea Evolved the most, the biggest thing that benefits it the most is its age. For sure.
No.
People would like it less if it were newer.
No.
You don't agree?
As soon as the Magikarp ballooned up to 100, that's when everyone liked the set. They didn't like the set before that happened. When the Magikarp was $40, no one liked that set, bro.
I remember I opened a booster box. I pulled the Iono, which was at the time the most expensive card in the set.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Because it's actually good art. Nah, the Magikarp's good art. I can't lie, but it's not SIR. If it was an SIR, bro, I could understand it. But it's the IR, which is just like hurting my brain. Do we freeze again? Me and Chucky D froze again, guys. Send questions into the chat right now. Let me know. Where's PokeChuck? There he is. Hello?
Am I here?
Are you back?
Yo.
I don't know if I'm freezing
I can hear you.
You're freezing. Yeah, I can see you.
It's definitely me. It's definitely me.
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't close the window anymore either, so we're good. We are good on that. We have 175 people in the chat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to PokeChuck as well. I don't know. How do I link your channel?
Thank you. And guys, we have a giveaway at the end of the stream. Decibel's Blister. And by the way, I don't know if you can see on this Kangaskhan, but there's a ball in front of his mouth. So this one's really valuable. I don't know if you guys knew that. If you can see it in the light right there. I don't know if you can or not. But you have to like the stream, and you have to subscribe to Team Rocket Joey to qualify. We'll do it at the end though.
What do you feel about those Cosmo Hollow promos? I feel like they're honestly one of the best like promo tier things.
Like on the outside border.
Just the card in general, because it has like the OG feel to it with the half art, but the hollow pattern is actually good.
The hollow pattern is really nice. Are you talking about what? Are you talking about for the Destin Rivals?
Yeah, so you see the Kangaskhan, how it has that extended like galaxy foil on the border too. It's like almost reminiscent of like level X cards.
Yeah. Those are amazing. I hope we get more. I hope we get better hollow patterns. Actually, that would be really cool.
Nah, for real.
I feel like it's been pretty stale past couple of years.
Facts.
Sure. Overall.
They need to put that galaxy print on the IRs or SIRs. It would actually go bonkers. I can't lie.
100%. My issue is my main issue with the art direction. Right now, the rainbow borders, you have crowns. Everything's super like hyper color. Where do we go from here? Like, we can't go more. We have so many IRs and sets. We have so many SIRs and sets. Black Bolt, White Flares. Like, it's too much. It's too much, man. Like, there's too much shit. How do we get excited? here's kind of the thinking too, is like new people coming into the hobby, which are making up a large number of people buying product and opening it and whatever, right?
Yeah.
They love the pull rates. Like, where do we go from here if they lower pull rates and they have less IRs and less SIRs, but maybe better cards like Sword and Shield? I don't know. Will that could potentially affect like demand in the future too if they have a misstep? Do you also feel like it's just like way too much right now?
For Black Bolt and White Flare, I think they're excessively doing way too much, especially with the double set, and then you have hundreds of IRs in each set of Pokemon that aren't popular. That's the craziest problem that's going on. But I think it's all fabricated toward that age demographic of the Gen 5 people actually have jobs now.
Yeah, same thing with 151. It's kind of that's not a set targeted to children, that's for sure.
They love it still, though, too. That's the craziest part, because I just said this on a video, I believe, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, talking about 151. You've watched vendor POVs. The parents are literally buying their kids 151 cards.
It's crazy, man. It's all they want.
Absolutely crazy.
It's insane.
I remember when 151 was literally everywhere. No one wanted it. There was zero demand in the hobby.
I remember on Walmart, you could, or Best Buy, it was Best Buy, you could occasionally just go on and buy a booster bundle for retail. And I would just rip one here and there with a friend, just chilling.
The craziest part was every time I would walk in a store when the Ultra Premium collection released, I would just look at a whole like full stocked,
oh my god,
display of just those in every single retail store. And I was thinking to myself, like, I'm literally looking at so much money right now in the future. Like, I'm staring straight into money.
Bro, I didn't even know what I was looking at for real. I was looking at those collection boxes, and they were there, $89.99, $99.99, and they just looked like nothing to me. I just blocked them out of my head.
It's trash.
So silly.
It's all trash. But that's what happens. And there's a bunch of content creation going on during that time too. So it's like the information wasn't not there. It was definitely there. But I don't know what it is. It just comes to a point where people aren't buying it, even though it's one of the best boxes in the entire era, just sitting there on a shelf.
I would regularly I'll go grocery shopping. I'll pick up something at Walmart. I would go check the section. There'd be 2 151 ETBs.
Yep.
I wouldn't even buy them because I was like, damn, $55. That's kind of a lot.
Yep.
I didn't want it because I just assumed that it would be available.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Me too.
Here we are.
I got old shorts of just recording videos of recording 151 on the shelf, and then that's all it would be. And I'd be like, well, there's 151 at this store right here. If any of you guys want it, I don't want it because it's trash. It's going to be available forever.
Bro.
But if you want it, here it is.
Dude, that's insane. What's even worse is when I got into the hobby in 2020, I would hunt for products with evolutions in it, and sometimes products with like a cosmic pack, because those were worth like $8, or like a Burning Shadow pack. That was like a good collection box at the time.
For sure.
And I passed up on so many like Rebel Clash ETBs, Guardian Rising ETBs, that Espeon Deoxys collection box that's $1,000 now. Facts. I mean, just so much shit. You know what I mean? You were blind to it. Ultra Prism, didn't want it. I wanted Vivid Voltage.
Always looking for the wrong stuff. Look right here.
Oh my god.
Just recording 151 ETBs Ultra Premium collections. Bro, just recording it, not even buying it, is diabolical.
$1,500 right in front of you right there, man. Don't even know it.
Actually sickening. I think I have another video I got right here. Just recording videos in Target. Just letting them sit there. Bro, I bought 3 of those.
If a scalper went to Walmart and they saw that, they would literally elbow somebody.
And they were just sitting there forever. Nobody wanted it.
Bro, Paldean Fates was on shelves until like 6 months ago.
forever.
7 months ago. Too much of it. Too much product. I would always pass up on it.
Nobody wanted
Because
it.
I was like, damn, $15, $16 for a 3-pack blister? I don't want that. Because it was there. It was available.
It's crazy to think too, because we already knew, like, we saw what happens in like extreme bull markets, but we were in a massive, like, we were in one of the most massive downturns after that euphoric market of 2020, and we were like, it's just not coming back. And then it came back.
Yeah. It really did.
And then it came back even more violently than it came back 4 years ago.
If you told me that Paldea Evolved would be $350 a year and a half ago, I would not believe you.
Nah, people would have literally looked at you and been like, you're not even credible. You're not even a serious person in this hobby.
Dude, I bought Fusion Strike at 180, and I bought it higher than what it was on Pokemon Center Night. Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was expensive. I was like, damn, 180 for a Fusion box? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's actually...
That's how it was.
Even Silver Tempest in like November was still on the Pokemon Center website.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they only got bought out recently.
It's actually...
What do you guys believe about Paldea Evolved in your hearts and souls? Let it out.
Bro, honestly,
I think it's going to 500. I think it's going to 500.
I mean,
I'll say it.
Yeah, every box is going to go to 500 at some point. I can't lie there, but I think honestly the art, the Pokemon in the set are trash. I'll say that. That's all. I'll leave it there. That's my heart poured out. The Pokemon in the set are trash. That's it.
I think that's a fair opinion.
Or
that's
not
a fair opinion.
Not trash, but they're not extremely popular. I'll say that.
Yeah.
To make it more.
The Magikarp is really good. The Magikarp is really good. It's not an SIR though. But
Paldea offers nothing to be $500 per box, and I own a lot of it.
At a certain point, it doesn't matter what's inside of the box, though.
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, I said 500 mostly as I was just being stupid, but it will actually be It might be 500 in a year, to be honest, at this rate.
So, do you think long-term Paldea Evolved is going to be the best performing set, since it has this extremely large head start? Or do you think
long term?
Do you think it's going to get caught?
I think the only set that could catch it is Destined Rivals.
Surging can't catch it?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I think
Surging has way more demand behind it, though. Now.
I think the Latias is going to go down as one of the cards of the era, like top 3 cards of the era.
Ooh, I disagree with you on that.
Disagree?
I don't like Surging Sparks that much, but that's my own opinion. I think the Milotic is a better card. I think it's the best card in the set.
I think it doesn't have the legendary status effect to it. And
true, I'm not saying it's going to be the most expensive, but it's my personal favorite. Beyond those 3 cards, like there's not really anything in there.
Oh no, definitely not. I think for sure though the Latias is going to get some crazy legs on it just based off of the Lovebirds card. Both of those cards are going to be extremely expensive in the future. Hyper Shield.
I mean, Latios are popular. There's no doubt.
Hyper Shield alert.
That is Hyper Shield. I think Surging Sparks will do pretty well next year, 2 years, to be honest. I actually think if you can get Surging at a decent price, like MSRP, it'll be probably pretty solid. You'll probably have more chances to do it. It'll be a top set. I don't know if it'll pass Paldea Evolved. I think the age is too. I think it might be too much. Too many months. Honestly.
No, there's no way.
I could be wrong.
There's no way.
I think Destin would do it though.
Destin's for sure gonna do it.
I don't think it would be Surging. I think it'd be Destin. It's like a generational set, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I could see Destin for sure doing it. Bro, I'm literally looking at the sets right here, And just based off that question I asked you, I don't see a lot of sets catching Paldea Evolved.
Telling
That's
you.
actually
I'm telling
crazy.
you, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Like Surging
It was
Sparks would be
literally
the
created at the
second.
right time. Yeah. I don't see it happen. It's too old. It has I told you, the main benefit of Paldea Evolved is the fact that it's 2 years old. It almost can't come down at this point. I'm not gonna say it can't come down.
That's crazy. I might need to clip that one, bro. I might need to clip that one.
Hey, chill.
That's crazy. That boy Chuck went full hyper shell there.
I was like, oh.
He went out of body on the hyper shell right there. He didn't even know what he was saying.
I think no, for real. Shoot. They might not make more boxes for Paldea Evolved. It feels more and more likely. And you know how the Pokemon market works. If they're not available, it's hard for prices to come down.
Yeah, not for sure. 100%.
People will list more and more of them, but everybody who says that they're going to crash, I just don't agree. I don't agree. Now, will they correct? There could be a correction, no doubt, but I believe that.
Is this a hot take saying that Twilight Masquerade is actually a trash set? And it's only an extremely single top heavy card in the set?
Bro, I got your chat real fired up on that.
Yeah, you did. Bro, I was listening to it and I was like, whoa, I feel like I got an N in my ear right now. There's no way.
That's what I'm here for.
No way. I swear I heard an N for a second come out.
They all agree with me, bro. They all agree with me. You guys all know that I'm right in your hearts, all right? Joey does too. He just doesn't want to admit it.
He said, I don't think Paldea will ever come down. I was like, whoa. That boy going.
I don't think it'll... Let me rephrase. I don't think it'll come down that significantly at this point. It would be pretty hard to believe that it. What do you think? It's going to drop to $200? No, I don't think so.
It just depends, bro. It's really all in Pokemon's hands too, and they know it, and they love when people just are as loud as possible about their products on the internet.
Tim Catalano he's genuinely laughing at.
Who?
Shout out to Tim Catalano in the chat. I agree. I think Twilight. Yeah, I know. I think Twilight is ass. I don't like the Great Ninja at all, personally.
The EVs are underrated from Twilight. I disagree with that. I don't like that card at all.
I don't think they're underrated. I think people love that card.
I think they're overrated, honestly.
Probably.
I
think it's a good card.
No, I'm not.
But $60?
No, look at the graph, bro. It literally got pump and dump Drowsy affected.
It did. That's what happens to every decent IR in a set.
I just can't see myself paying
100%.
$50 for an IR. It seems wrong. It feels wrong.
That's that Sword and Shield old head in you.
It really is. But it really does feel wrong, especially when I go back into older eras and see what I can get for $50. I can't do it, bro. I can't.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially
it seems like a lot.
If that $50 can go toward a Blooming Waters box, I can't do that, bro. I can't pay for that EV for $50.
Bro, I don't buy cards. I don't buy singles. I don't even think about it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to invest in singles ever.
No, there's zero financial investment sense into
unless you're grading
buying singles. Yeah, exactly.
But that's a lot of work. I don't have time for that.
No, especially when PSA is backed up. Definitely not worth it. You might as well just not spend your money at that point because it's going to be on hold for 8 months minimum.
100%.
And the market can collapse under us in those 8 months.
People who talk about the Carmine and pairing really piss me off, though.
Those cards suck. I mean, the pairing's cool just because it's a connected art, but I'm not paying $100 for it. That's diabolical.
Those cards get overhyped, no doubt in my mind. Those are way overhyped.
I haven't played Scarlet and Violet.
I haven't either.
I just feel like
I bought a Switch 2.
Did you?
I would consider playing. Yeah, I did.
Hey, there
I
you
would
go.
consider it because I have a work benefit that like paid for some of it, so it's like not as bad.
Hey, there
But
you go.
not the flex. But the graphics are better on the Switch too. So. But at the same time, it's like the new Pokemon games suck. They suck.
I heard the frame rates were trash in Scarlet and Violet. So I just, as soon as I heard that, I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
The frame rates, the textures, the art style.
They make too
You
much
can't fix
money.
like poor. I know.
Nah, they make too much money for me to ever hear something like that and then be like, oh, yep, I'm about to go spend $70 for that game and play it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yep. They'll buy it no matter what.
They make too much money to ever have someone tell me that type of stuff.
The IP is too strong.
It's crazy.
The IP, that's something to remember too with the games. Like people are gonna buy it no matter what. Like
for real, they really, especially
those people are also buying
too.
Pokemon cards. A lot of them. So we have to account for an increased floor of demand going forward, somewhat.
Yeah. So I got a story of the 4 Blooming Waters boxes I bought today from the guy I bought them from. I got a story. I need you to tell me if this sounds legit or not. So I went over to his car, right? Met up. I was like, "Where'd you get these from? Did you get these from Costco?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Sheesh." I literally said, I was like, "Dang, that boy's winning right now." And he was like, "Yeah, me and my kids, we don't even collect Pokemon cards, this and that. The only reason we bought it is because we played the Pokemon Pocket game, and my kids don't even really like it." I was like, "Bro,
That's
just tell me you saw the money, bro. It's all good with me."
It's okay. Just admit it.
It's
all good.
It looks crazy when people try to make up a story on the spot.
Bro, I had a similar thing happen to me too. I was trying to buy one of those Palkia boxes on Facebook recently, like Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
This guy like wouldn't accept anything lower than market, and he kept talking to me about how he would drive hundreds of miles for his kids, and scalpers were pieces of shit, and how I was a terrible person for offering $5 less than what he had him listed for, and it was just like I had to block him. It was like embarrassing.
Yeah, I really have to.
It's embarrassing. I hate buying and selling Pokemon cards on Facebook. That's something that people don't realize, man.
I hate selling. That's why I don't sell, just because I hate it. The day I sell is the day I'm gonna start vending. That's it. I'm not gonna do it over Facebook Marketplace or any of these meetup type apps. Not doing it.
They're gonna be lining up for Shining Fates.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild. How many bloomings do you have now? Like 12?
I have.
Are you gonna do the booster box thing?
I have 14. I think if I count
Damn.
that right. I'm not sure yet. I'm still on the fence with that. I'm not sure because I do have the room to just leave them right there and keep adding more, and then I have more room over there. So.
Yeah, you can't tell me that those are equal as good as a sealed box. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, eventually the pack price is just not going to matter. Like when the pack price gets to $50 a pack, it doesn't matter.
That's hyper shilling.
That's, bro. If Evolving Skies is at $45 for a sleeve booster right now, just give it 5 more years.
So you're saying Paradox Rift will be like 25?
Probably.
A pack?
I mean, Primal Clash was. I bought my sleeve booster packs of Primal Clash for $5 a pack. Now, they're like $50.
It's crazy, dude. Nobody wanted those
at all.
I remember going to Walgreens and seeing like those lightning packs.
Yeah.
They had like Furious Fist and Breakthrough. Trash.
Nobody wanted any of those sets at all. And they were
dude.
They were putting the products well into 2020, 2021. You could buy tins with all of those in there.
We'll probably see that in the future.
Yeah.
With the sets these days. 151 is going to be printed for at least 2 more years, probably.
You think so?
And some products, like here and there, you know.
No, I don't think they put specialty sets in products like that.
Mm, that's a good point.
I
But
think
we've
that.
we've been seeing like Chilling Rain and sets that are 4 years old kind of trickled out up until recently. It'll be interesting to see how they do that for Scarlet and Violet, the most popular era. It's interesting.
Hey, you can get a pack of Prismatic from Nomics for $18 and watch it open live on stream. Does that sound
Bro, you should do
enticing,
it.
bro?
You should do it.
Is he still alive? Do we go nuts in his chat, or is that hideous?
Chat. Chat has to answer.
Got to do it. Got to do a vote. Do we raid Nostalgia Nomics stream for the second time?
I know Carl's, and immediately he said, "Let's do it."
Nah. He turned his stream off. Streamed 2 minutes ago. Dang, bro. He knew. Someone had to. Someone in the chat had to leak the information that PokeChuck was in here to Nostalgia Nomics stream.
Yeah, he knows who I am.
He said
he knows who I am.
someone had to leak the info that PokeChuck was in here. I cannot.
It's fucked up, man.
I got Evolving Skies from those mini tins dropped last week on Pokemon Center. Is that true? Is that what dropped? I feel like that's rage bait. Is that rage
What
bait?
mini tens?
I don't even know. It's from.
I didn't get those.
It's from Zang X. I think I saw mini tins get
It's a
restocked.
fact.
It's true.
Oh. I must have. Oh, the Kanto Power Tins. Yeah. Yep.
Does Buddy actually
crazy.
charge 18 a pack for Prizzy? Seems kind of low, honestly, from him. That sounds
that
like a low
true?
price. Is what true? The Evolving Skies mini tins?
$18?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I
That
know he
seems
charges 15
crazy.
for a Stellar Crown and Paradox Rift pack, so it sounds right. 18.
Well, Paradox Rift. I mean,
I can't, bro. I have a booster box
that
of
makes
that.
sense. I'll buy it.
Oh no, I can't even sell it just because I know it's about to go
Nah,
up.
I know.
Just because you're
I'm just
hyper
fucking
shilling
with you.
it, I know it's going up.
Oh, hey, chat. You hear that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I gotta
kidding.
hold on for dear life to Paradox.
He's selling them for $650. Paradox Rift packs.
No, I'm talking about when he does his random packs.
Um,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. When he does the $15 random packs, I'm like, whoa. People are on that gambler's high right now buying these. The data's the data.
it's wild. Yeah. Do you think Paldea Evolved is the next Evolving Skies?
Oh man,
Did I already ask you this?
bro. Honestly,
Chuck, are you in a hotel room? Dude, fuck you. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's fucked up.
you live at Best Western or what?
Hey, man. I live at the Pottery Barn. All right. You'll learn one day, my friend.
You go down for breakfast? Oh, that's not even. Bro, I literally just thought you said Cracker Barrel. You said the Pottery Barn. I can't. Wait, what did you ask me? Is Paldea Evolving Skies 2.0?
Yeah, I want to hear it from the source.
Bro, so every time I hear PokeProfit tell me that Paldea Evolved is a deep set, every time I hear it, it just makes me believe it even more. It's just like, I couldn't remember a set that Magikarp carried, that Groudon carried, that Tyranitar carried. Oh wait, Battle Styles. Oh wait, we don't like Battle Styles. That Heracross carried, that Sudowoodo carried, that Meowshin carried, that Meryl carried, but apparently for Paldea Evolved it's different. They're all extra, they're super good in Paldea Evolved. So I think it is Evolving Skies 2.0, honestly, in my honest opinion. It makes the most sense.
I mean, we said it. I don't think a box can catch up to it, so it must be true.
It must be true. It actually must be true.
I think it actually might be true, unfortunately. Um, it is crazy that the IRs are holding the value that they're holding, though.
It's a
Like
fake
Meryl
market.
at $22.
It's a fake market, bro. If you have any
It
of
might
these
be.
cards, anyone in the chat, if you have these cards, sell them today. Sell them today, please. You should have already sold them before they pump, but sell those
Pokey Profit
things
and his spreadsheets are
today.
goaded.
Man, they're so goaded. PokeChuck almost paid for consultation from Poke Profit.
It's true. That's a true story.
I would have been sick if you did that, bro. Honestly, you probably could have never told me that because I wouldn't have let you live it down.
Pokey Profit. I like Pokey Profit, man. He's all right. He's not that bad. He's pretty good.
He's I mean, he's cool. He's not toxic for the hobby. It's just funny how he reacts to any type of heat. It's so funny to me. When any creator reacts to heat in like a I gotta be right type of sentiment, it just makes me want to go after him. I don't know what it is. It's just too funny to me, bro. It's way too funny.
There's like an arrogance in the hobby. You know what I mean?
We all know the same stuff. Buy booster boxes.
It's pretty wild.
Doesn't matter what set it is. Buy the booster box. Does not matter. Long term has no type of matter at all.
Yep. The best investors are people who forget they own it. You know, as they say.
Thoughts on Final Fantasy Magic: The Gathering? What are your thoughts on that? Do you even know about it?
I was talking to Ern about this. He was educating me on the chocobos.
Yeah.
What y'all know about the chocobos? The neon chocobos?
Those 40K chickens?
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the Rudy video today? I watched it before I hopped on here. He was in shambles over Magic.
No, I didn't watch it. I know he's juiced, though. He's extra juiced.
Oh, yeah. Well, he has a lot of vintage, and I think, from what I can tell, the direction of Magic is not good for vintage.
I don't think it ever
And
has
Final
been,
Fantasies. Yeah. It seems cool. I don't know much about the IP, to be honest. I never really played any of the games.
Nah, it's Unk status type games. Magic is full Unk status.
True.
Going into Boomer status, no lie.
True. Although, hey, here's the thing about Pokemon, bro. We have you got to remember, we're just assuming that they're never going to change anything with how they do collector boxes and serialized cards and like guaranteed hits and things like that.
Yeah.
We should be very careful. I mean, they've been pretty consistent. You know, they have a good business model, but
so what do you think about
anything's
that? Do you
possible.
think they're going to put serialized cards in?
I don't think they have any incentive to right now because they're making billions of dollars, but like I do worry that like we have no access to what goes on behind in the decision making of the Pokemon company. We don't have any balance sheets. We have nothing to go off of except for we just wait for them to announce something. So if they start doing like some crazy shit with like other IPs and
Nah, they're
or
not
they
doing that.
they do some crazy hits.
Do you watch Gotta Mitch 'em all?
Oh, I do. What's up, man?
Shout out Mitch.
I don't think
in
he
the
knows who
chat
I am.
for the 20. Nah, I think he knows who you are, bro.
He's my go-to for a lot of restock stuff, and I really like Mitch. I don't know if you. I guess we've never talked, but I like your POV stuff. Well, that sounds weird. And, I like your buyer POV videos.
That boy PokeChuck is diabolical.
That's crazy.
I know what you meant though. Yeah, when he was at the con and he bought the Paldea case, it got to be up from when he bought it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That fool made a great play. He said I like his
What about
POV videos.
it?
PokeChuck's
Chat,
getting
clip that.
diabolical in the chat. Shout out Mitch
Clip that.
though. Real life
Yeah, he's the
goat.
boy.
Real life goat in the hobby.
Seems like a good dude. I'm a fan.
Me too, for sure, 100%. Mitch got me in on black and white PC ETBs because I saw his live. There you go. I feel like Mitch got all first to information every time.
Yeah, his live streams for when Pokemon Center's doing shit that's a great idea.
Nah, for real. When I seen that, I was like,
It's good
"Whoa,
stuff.
this dude got so many viewers in here. That's crazy."
Crazy.
No one's
Crazy.
doing that though.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anyone else ever do that.
There's a lot of room for people in this hobby. For new things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's the thing too. When I got into it, I was like, there's so much stuff people are not doing in this hobby where it's like, I don't know if you've watched other people's podcasts and stuff like that, but they'll be like, you gotta separate yourself from other people, this and that, do stuff different. It's like people are thinking super, especially in the investing space, like very linearly, like narrow-minded, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like all these new people, especially because I mean, how old are you? In your 20s?
28.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, we're younger than a lot of these people that have been doing it for a while, and they're just in their own their ways. And even the people that come after us, the younger people, they're gonna figure out other stuff where it's gonna be like, why didn't I think it? It's so simple.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to. Well, maybe this is a conversation for later because it's not that interesting. But I want to do more stuff like that. I want to try to expand my own horizons. I think that'd be pretty cool to do. Still figuring out what that is because I've really only been doing this for a month and a half at this point, which is wild. But yeah, I think there's a lot of room for cool stuff. I tried to reach out to the Millennium Print Group to see if they would let me visit and interview them.
What'd they say?
Thinking that would actually happen. They just never responded. But I thought that would be a sick video, obviously.
Shout out Fancy Packs for the 5 gifted. What does Fancy Packs do? What do Fancy Packs do? Do you guys... I can't. I'm about to flame. Do you guys do mystery packs or what? It sounds kind of exactly what they would do. Can you look that up?
Should we buy one?
Where's the link to their website?
Fancy Packs.
I think they might have just followed me on Instagram earlier today. I'm not sure.
Fancy Packs, where can we find you? Instagram?
I don't even know. I'm going to look it up. I don't... No, it wasn't them. It was someone else. I need fancy... Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a custom shiny vert PokeRev pack type deal though, just off the name.
Yeah, it does. For sure. Like buy 5 packs, get a chance at a vintage pack type shit.
Shout out the 5 gifted though. That's a W.
Yo, look at your new members in there. That's crazy.
My boy Mitch got a membership. Look at Mitch.
Wait, really?
Look at Mitch member.
Yeah, that's rigged. That's rigged as hell.
That's rigged.
That's crazy. DC got a membership. Wow.
DC from
That's
the
rigged.
V. I can't read stuff like that. Anyone who sells mystery packs is kind of corny. I wouldn't say that. I would say people that buy them are corny. Oh, that's tough. Same thing with people that buy ripping ships. Can't hate the player. Gotta hate the buyer.
Yep. Like I said, it's kind of predatory, a little bit.
100%. Especially to new people that are brand new.
Oh yeah.
They're
Who doesn't want a chance at a vintage pack, you know?
What do you mean? I want my chance at my prismatic pack.
Yeah.
It's the best pack we've ever got.
That's the chase pack now.
It's the highest set value pack price we've ever got. That's the only one I want to open. Do you think
Ripping any pack is corny? Sorry.
No, you're good. I said ripping any pack is corny.
True.
Shout out PokeBlab. He also just started making content too. Goat. Already a goat. Instant goat. I don't know if you've seen his channel or not.
No, I haven't. But I would.
He's cool. He just rips on people too. But he also is not a hyper shill. He's a part of the anti-hyper shill movement.
Yeah, there's some vocal anti-hyper shill followers of TRJ.
Has to.
Which I think it's not a bad thing.
The movement is in full effect, bro. Imagine
paying
Go ahead.
I got roasted by Ice. Which is fair enough.
What'd you say?
I was shilling Paldea Evolved.
Oh,
he roasted me for it. Fair. He got my ass, dude. I saw my face on one of his thumbnails. Was like, what the hell?
Do you feel like you deserved it? How hard were you shilling it is the real question.
I said that it wasn't the worst buy in the world at $300 because I didn't think it would go down that much.
You don't think it'll ever go under 300?
It could, but you have to think about why it would. I think that's the more important.
What if they hit us with a
question
severely nasty reprint for booster boxes on Paldea Evolve? Like a
then it will drop. Then it will
dumpster reprint.
Let me ask: do you think that will happen at 2 years of age?
It could.
Maybe.
It could. But
it's more unlikely as every month goes by.
Shout out Ice PCSD for the $5. W Live. W.
Chuck with the base take. Chuck is so real. Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Chuck with the based take. That boy Chucky is based to smithereens. I can't.
I stand by it a little bit.
Nah,
a little bit.
I could see a world where both things happen just because we both seen both sides of what can and can't happen. So
100%.
It's so I can't wrap my head around the fact that it's that set. It's just boggling me. Like, at least I could understand if it was SV base, and that could that could be an extremely hot take. And I could have
a bit of a hot take.
I could have a case of SV base, but I think base sets. Well, no, that's not true because Sun and Moon base is actually trash. Sword and Shield base is actually trash, but Sword and Shield base is like a $500 box. I think SV base is the best base set we've got, and I think for sure we're not getting any more booster boxes of that. Like, almost for sure, 100%.
I completely agree with that.
But I mean, we're probably
it's a pretty good set for what it is. It's not bad. I think Paldea is better, but Paldea is the best old set of that, which I think is part of the reason why
I think
it is where it is.
I think for SV base, I think they did it wrong because they should have put the starters in that set. I don't think they should have put the Gardevoir line in SV base. That's not needed for a different generation base set. Like, that's kind of crazy, honestly.
It is. I mean, Gardevoir's popular, but it's the beginning of a new era. You know what I mean?
Seems like
Gardevoir is also really competitive in the G. So
it seems like a shill, bro. A shill placement for Gardevoir.
Yeah, I agree. I like the cards though. They're pretty good.
Me too. I think the Gardevoir from Paldea and Fates literally blew that one out of the water. Like, they didn't even need to put a Gardevoir in until Paldea and Fates.
Bro, that set is so good.
It really is. The top three are so heavy, and they're actually good arts. It's not.
Can we say it's a sleeper at this point?
It's not a sleeper.
I'm not even sure you can.
Nah, everybody knows about it. I think the Charizard's a sleeper. I think,
Mm.
in my personal opinion, it should be more expensive than the Bubble Mew. But there's just so much Charizard hate right now. It's just not.
Yeah.
I sound goofy saying that just because nobody likes Charizard right now.
I have a warm take. I think Paldean Fates is slightly underrated
Is what?
for where it could go. I think it's slightly underrated for where it could go.
Oh, for sure.
The
Especially if
set.
we don't get a massive reprint, bro. That's. What's the ETB at?
It's
200 already?
those are crazy prices.
That's actually diabolical.
Yeah. The PCTB is still pretty good value, honestly, for 265 even now.
Oh, I saw people are able to buy the tins again. People are buying a lot of the Paldea and Fates tins. I think they reprinted those. And
Oh
booster
yeah, in
bundles.
like stores.
Yeah, like the last 2 days, I've been seeing all of that pop up on my feed.
I think Target just dropped booster bundles, like literally during this live.
During the live?
Yeah, I tried to get some, but I couldn't. I got denied. I think he had to bot it. Unfortunately, I'm not sure.
640.
Chad, if you got them, let us know.
So, let me get your take on this. Would you, right now, is it better to put $700 into a Paldean Fates booster bundle seal display or a 151 seal display for 800?
Ooh.
That's crazy work. I can't lie.
My initial reaction is 151.
Me too.
It's a bit older. It's a little bit older. I think it's a better set overall. Probably. Overall, better. Bit older, you know.
I can't lie.
I don't know.
Bro, the Bubble
Both are
Mew
good.
and the Shining Charizard.
Iconic. Bubble Mew is iconic. It's one of the best cards.
The Bubble Mew should have been in 151. I don't know why it's in this set.
That would have been too much, bro.
It would
That
have
would have been too
perfect.
much.
No, it would have been what the set needed to literally blow off the shelf from day one.
Everybody's saying Paldean Fates, it seems like.
Are there?
But they're saying everybody's focused on 151. Some people are saying 151. I think both are good, but I lean 151 for sure. I just think Gen 1 is so safe long term.
But Paldea and Fates is Gen 1.
Yeah, but there's more chase cards in 151.
But would you rather have those over the Bubble Mew and Shining Charizard from Paldea and Fates?
I mean, no. But
There we go.
I'm more likely to pull them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like if I'm somebody in the future ripping them, I might want to rip 151 over Paldea Fates because of the pull rate.
The Mew UPC promo should have been in 151. I don't think that's a hot take. And Mewtwo. They should just put different promos in the box. They should just put the metal cards as the promos only, like the Metal Mew, and then like a I don't know.
Yeah, they should just put all the good cards in one set.
They really
and then we could all invest in it, and then we could all be
and then we could all
rich.
Be Pokey rich.
That's what they should do. You know, you should work at the Pokemon Company.
Bubble Mew art is garbage. That's
what the hell.
That's the Pokeblab
what do you mean
hot
garbage?
Take. That's the first hot take I've ever heard from Pokeblab. Usually everything he says is pretty spot on.
I think he's just insecure. He doesn't want to admit that a cute card is good.
He's rage baiting right now?
Clip art for real? All right, fair enough. You won. All right, you win.
What else was said?
Yeah, that was real rage bait.
I think Pokeblab is rage baiting me right now, and he knows
100%.
what to say. He's watched too many of my videos to know what to say to rage bait me. That's the thing too.
Zard kind of booty cheeks. I don't think there are any from Paldea and Fates.
Nah,
I would assume that's what he's saying.
That's a hot take. Pokeblab sounds like he has 0 Paldea and Fates positions. Nah, I'm just kidding.
My take is that I don't think there are that many. I don't think any of the Charizards in SV are that good.
That's a hot take.
I feel that way. I think the Paladin Fates is the best one, but I don't like it much.
They're the only Crystal Charizards we've ever got.
I don't care. I don't care, bro.
Bro, that's
Dude,
the thing.
Dude, it's a shiny Charizard.
That's
bro,
the thing.
Shut up.
That's the thing, bro. People are acting like Charizard isn't a heavy hitter Pokemon when it's literally the flagship Pokemon. That's why it's like mind-boggling to me hearing stuff like that.
I agree. I just don't think the arts are that good. That's all it is.
That's diabolical, bro. But I mean, I could respect it.
I just don't think they're that good. I think there's better Charizards. I think Brilliant Stars is better than all of those.
Oh no, I can't believe it's good that you brought that
I don't
up,
think
actually. Because I think that's actually the worst Charizard we've gotten in recent history. I hate the back profile of that card.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you said that to me, but
I know
I think it's pretty cool.
I know it's fighting the Venusaur, but the back profile just is not doing it for me.
Dude, all my subs are backing me up right now.
Are they?
Chat, shout out.
What are they saying?
Yeah,
100%. Let me hear that.
They're saying that I'm right. And I think you guys are right, for the record. I think everybody in the chat, anytime they have an opinion, is right. Because I want you to like me.
We don't even know what they're saying. I think that card is saved from battling. What does that mean? Charizard will be worth a lot. You cannot like it. I mean, the Brilliant Stars Charizard is still a $200 card, like 4 years later.
Yeah. It's a good card.
I bought my copy for $130, $150, somewhere around there, but I sold it.
Damn. Oh.
I sold all of my Altarks. I had almost everything. I had the Umbreon, Gengar.
That's crazy.
I had everything raw, and then I sold all of it, and then on top traded for the Lugia PSA 10. And then the dude I traded it to, he's a card shop owner. He was like, "Why do you want that card?" I was like, "Bro, it's the best art in the whole era. What are you talking about? Lugia is my favorite Pokemon." I had to rage bait him just for asking me that.
Like that Lugia is better than almost everything in both eras.
It really is, honestly. In my opinion, no. I don't know. People will get so hot if you say anything against any Shinji Kanda artwork.
Bro, there's no Shinji card that's as good as that one.
I mean, I think the Giratina is honestly one of the best arts we've ever got in history.
I think it's amazing, too. I prefer the Lugia, though. I prefer it. I prefer that art style more. You know what I mean?
Me too. It tells
the Shinji card is the Giratina is that's an all-timer.
Mewtwo over Charizard. How do you feel about that?
L.
Yeah, that's definitely an L.
I think that's an L. Although I like Mewtwo. Mewtwo's cool.
I like Mewtwo as well, but it's just not a power. It's so crazy. Bro. I've seen so many cycles of people liking Charizard and not liking Charizard that we're really just in that cycle of people not liking it.
Well, it's because they haven't given us a good Charizard card in like 4 years.
That's crazy to say, bro. That is crazy to say.
It's a fact. That's my opinion, though.
The Obsidian Flames Charizard was extremely hyped on release and then died instantly.
It was.
Died off a cliff.
The pull rates killed it, I think.
But does that mean the art is trash? Or does that mean people just don't want to pay a premium for it because it's readily available?
I don't think the art is that good on it, personally.
I said something on my Instagram today. Actually hit 5D chess mental. I'm about to read it to you right now. Hold on, let me find it.
Let's hear it.
Someone
Charizard is so popular, it's popular to hate. I love Charizard, for the record. I'm a big fan, obviously.
Someone
Sorry,
said,
good.
genuine question. Why didn't the Japanese magic carp go up in price along with the English? It's nowhere near the same price. And I said, because people don't really like the art. They like the emotion they feel when they think they have something rare.
Damn, bro. That's deep.
That's the
Cooked
Pokemon
'em.
hobby in a nutshell right there.
That's true.
Doesn't
That
matter
is a
what it
good point.
is, as long as it's limited, people want it. Rage bait.
Fact.
Bro, on my Instagram, I literally just take screenshots of comments and roast people on my story. It's actually super funny.
Dude, I kind of want to see that. Maybe I should make an Instagram. I just hate social media.
Me too, but you have to do it because the same shorts I post on YouTube, they'll get like 30,000 views on Instagram, like 50,000.
That's crazy.
40,000.
Wow.
And it's like,
That's wild.
so I'm about to break down the content right here for anybody that's here right now. The meta is to literally rage bait or emotional engagement bait the shorts so that they click on the links to get to your long form videos, because once they're on your long form videos, then they get the real story of what's going on. Then they tune into the lives. Then that's just a whole cycle. That's why all of my shorts are full engagement. I don't know if you saw that Nostalgianomics video where he made the video about me. Bro, he reacted to one of my shorts. Like, reacting to a short is actually giga cringe.
Yeah, your shorts are crazy.
Because they're all rage bait. It's
I
literally
know
all
they
rage
are.
bait.
I'm laughing when I'm watching them. Anytime I see that fucking Shining Fates logo at the top of the screen, I'm like, here we go.
That's really rage bait time. YouTube also gives you extra boost if you pull viewers from other social media. Hey, there we go.
I believe it.
The data is the data. Glove on 24/7.
The algorithm's crazy. I'm trying to understand it. I don't understand it.
Have you ever watched Gary V like say anything?
I am familiar with Gary V, and I have seen him say things. Yes,
He's a legend, bro.
for sure.
I watched him for 2 months straight and then started my channel.
He has some good takes for sure.
Bro,
He's definitely like,
the main takeaway is to just post as much as you can every single day.
yeah,
That's it. There's nothing more to it. It's not complicated.
100%. Yeah, I mean it's pretty hard. It's hard
Every
to
day.
people don't understand. I literally sound like the guy who's like, I'm a Twitch streamer and my job is hard, but it's like,
Oh no, for sure.
you
It's
know,
hard,
it does take some effort.
especially if you work a 9 to 5.
Oh yeah.
But if you want it, it's easy.
Yep.
I'm here from Nostalgianomics LOL. Shout out NN in the chat, bro. Shout out to NN.
I like Alex, dude. I think he's pretty funny.
I think he's the most entertaining person in the space, honestly.
Oh, for sure. The way it's pretty clear he doesn't write scripts. The way he's able to articulate and drive engagement is impressive. It's pretty amazing. He's really good.
Facts. One of the best
He's quite
entertainers
good.
I've ever seen in life, honestly. Like the way he looks at the camera and just hard blatantly says his opinion. I'm like, bro, this gotta be rage bait, or he's actually a legendary just spokesperson.
Dude, he walks that line so well. You can't tell the difference sometimes.
He blurs it too good.
It's so engaging.
Yeah.
You just want to believe everything he says when he's speaking.
I don't know if he understands that he created probably 2 of the best memes, and I clipped it. I don't know if you've seen them or not, where he says the data is the data.
The data is the data is amazing.
And then,
That was in his Paldea Evolve video.
I've kept it A1 since day one, bro. If those take off, like that's his get out free ticket right there.
Dude. Yeah, Arimon, true. Watching old NN video slaps. Bro's been pissing people off from the beginning. Dude, I actually went and watched a couple of his first videos. He is the exact same. He was dialed in from day one. A1 from day one.
Nomics needs a Grammy. I feel like his extra Nomics glaze right now. That's actually diabolical. Because most of the audience I've built is just going against Nomics.
Dude, I want to meet him.
Me too. I literally, if he was at Card Party, bro, it'd be the funniest thing. Or if I ever met him in real life, it'd be the funniest thing.
Who do you watch? Do you watch anybody without like the lens of making content or like disagreeing potentially with what they say or just seeing what's up? Like, are there people that you watch where you're like, you like them? You know what I mean? Or do you just view it from a content lens a lot of the time?
Like in Pokemon or just in general?
And like Pokemon.
Pokemon, no. I know everybody's a troll that makes Pokemon content. Um, and after I started making it, I like the lines. I don't know how to describe it. I can't like watch it as informational anymore.
Yeah. You see behind the veil a little bit.
It's because I watch everyone. I have to watch something of everybody. I actually don't watch Pokebeard anymore. I can't watch that. Or It Was Never a Face.
I think Pokebeard is he has figured out content creation very well.
He got the pattern.
The fact that dude, the pattern's crazy. He can make 3 videos a week guaranteed and have like be the #1 like market update guy. 3 days a week is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, every
That's
week
crazy.
too. I can respect somebody that posts like on a schedule like that and they don't stop.
Yeah. It's wild.
Ern is the Sam Sulik of Pokemon. I can't. You know who Sam Sulik is?
Yeah, the bodybuilder guy.
That's
Just makes chill workout content.
Yeah. No,
He kind of is like that.
Ern is a goat, bro.
I think that's an apt comparison. Ern is the man.
Pokebeard X TRJ vending video has to be in the works. Bro,
That'd be amazing.
I think these people actually genuinely think I'm uncommunicatable with.
I would love to see that. I want more. You know what I want? I want more real PokeTuber shit. That's what I want.
What do you mean? Like a day in the life?
Like, no. Like people meeting each other and doing shit.
That'd be cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that would be. Like, maybe it'd be like games of some sort. Not like video games, but like in real life stuff.
That'd be different for sure.
Maybe that would be really boring. I don't know, but I think it'd be interesting.
Twice Big Jake.
I mean, you kind of see it sometimes when they go to like card shows, but it's not really.
Yeah.
It's not scratching the itch for real.
Poke Oz and Ern are both good when you're working. Facts. When you
I'm a big fan of both.
When you don't watch the screen, I could literally listen to those fools.
I'm low-key a fan of everybody in the space.
Me too. Just because I have to watch them just to see what they say. And then that's how my content gets created. I'm like,
Chuck, you gonna come down to San Diego? Bro, fly me out, man.
Yeah, we got to get Chuck flown out.
No, I would. San Diego's cool. I'm a big fan. It's a really cool place.
Twice Big Joey. That's diabolical. You guys watch buyer POVs? You watch buyer POVs?
I have. For a while, I was watching two people. I was watching Flipping Cardboard, but then I started
Yeah.
feeling bad watching it because he seems like a fine guy, like a nice guy, but I don't know. His like style made me feel like uh, it felt a little too transactional. And then I watched the Bulbous, what was it, Bulbasaur? What's his name?
Yeah.
He's like the big one. He was the one that got me into that kind of.
I took a
They're all fine.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
took a big step back from watching vendor POV. I don't know, it just doesn't
Yeah.
interest me anymore. And I don't have time.
I don't watch
really.
it at all. It just feels like a dopamine drip. You know, it's like watching TikTok. I literally feel the exact same watching it.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad after. You know what I mean? In a sense.
You said you feel bad?
I feel like you know how like you like not doom scroll TikTok, but you just watch it and then you're like, what was I doing for the last hour? That's how I feel when I watch
Oh, gotcha,
vendor
gotcha.
POVs. It's just like I'm watching transactions over and over again, and I realize I'm getting nothing from it.
And
But
then
it's
you
entertaining.
realize
I
it's
get
the
it.
same card over and over again. Same
Yeah,
cards.
it's always like whatever's popular,
Yeah.
and it's never sealed, so I don't really care.
Rami from Cool
But yeah, they're all
Pigs.
fun.
The data is
You know who
the
was the
data.
GOAT? Was Rob Burns. Rest in peace.
Did you watch
Not
how all
actually.
of that went down?
Yeah.
Me too. I seen it live.
Yeah. Yeah. He was kind of the GOAT, no?
He was cool.
He didn't do anything bad.
Nah, for sure not.
Yeah. It just was like a personal thing. I enjoyed his style. For sure.
Yeah, no, he was cool. I feel like everybody in the Pokemon community is pretty chill for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Goated nose? What the hell?
Is it because I'm too close to the screen?
All right, Joey, I got to ask you some questions because chat wants to know more about your life.
What you got?
What do you like to do for fun?
What do I like to do for fun?
Yeah, what do you do for fun?
Is that a real question?
You have a golf club. Do you play golf? Or is that just for the bit?
I started playing golf a lot, but I haven't gone in like 2 weeks. But what I do for fun, bro, is to not have fun. I literally go to work, come home, record, edit, go to sleep, rinse, repeat 5 days a week. And then my other 2 days, I'm either sleeping, recording, editing, waking up, sleeping, editing, recording.
How often do you post shorts?
3 times a day, 7 days a week.
God damn, boy. Yeah, so never mind. All my questions are gone because there's no life outside of it, I guess, pretty much for now.
No, you could keep going. I'll give you a regular Joey answer, not a Team Rocket Joey answer.
Chat, what do y'all want to know? This is your opportunity. It might be your only opportunity. I don't want to be like cringe, though. You know what I mean?
No, Thoughts on Shrouded is diabolical, bro.
We love Shrouded.
That's an L. That's all I can say is L. What else? Read them off. I'll answer them on the drop of a
What kind of work do y'all do outside of YouTube? Do you want to dox yourself?
No, I can't dox myself. That's the only question I won't answer on live.
I work for a tech company. That's all.
Hey, there you go. Big Chucky Tech.
You know, I don't know if I should reveal this, but dude, Ern, Ern, are you watching? I don't know if you are.
Is Ern in here?
I don't think he is. Ern, I
don't think he is either.
Ern wants to interview me for a job at his company.
Hey, there you go.
Isn't that hilarious?
Remote?
I don't think I'm a.
Or would you move over here?
No, there's no way I can move over there. I have like a life here, kind of.
Yeah, but especially SF, bro. It's not the business over there at all, unless you're making crazy money.
Nah, yeah, it's too expensive. There's no way. I think with the job that I would do, it's not like I'm. It's not that crazy or anything. But I just thought that was funny. I don't think I'm a fit, but I just wanted to share that. I just thought it was hilarious. Are you happy in general? Go ahead, Joey.
Bro, I swear I'm one of the only PokeTubers that ever laughs on the screen, bro. So I would say so. I would say I'm happy in general.
Yeah.
Because I really don't take this serious at all. I'm literally here because I'm not able to buy Pokemon cards from stores anymore, so I started making content.
Mm,
It's crazy
for
how
sure.
that works, huh?
I think it's easy to tell when you're a viewer, when you watch a content creator if they're happy or not, low key.
Nah, for real.
But
Yeah,
like, life is
definitely.
life. It is what it is. What's y'all's favorite collection piece? Dad's Deck TCG.
My favorite collection piece, bro. You're looking right at it. It's the one that molded me into the man I am today. Shining Fates, the Hyper Shield set of 2021.
I have one. I'm looking at it right now.
What you got?
Here it is.
I thought you were about to pull up Paldea Evolved.
Yeah, that one's always nearby just in case I feel that
Bro,
way.
I literally have to keep Paldea Evolved and Prismatic at my side at all times now because they're both Evolving Skies 2.0. So I have to remind myself that I have both of them.
True. Yeah, you're lucky to have them. You're lucky.
I'm lucky to have Evolving Skies 2.0 right here, right next to me. I need to remind myself.
It's crazy. That's why he wears the shades. Yeah.
Bro,
I don't know what you're referring to.
so do you know the whole backstory of of why I wear exactly what I wear in every video?
I actually don't at all.
So
Enlighten me.
the whole reason why is because people are gonna comment. They're gonna ask, "Why are you wearing a glove? Why are you wearing glasses inside? Why are you wearing a beanie inside? Why are you wearing a hood?"
Ah,
It, everything I do has been min maxed to drive engagement to the highest extreme. People
y'all
hate
hear
collection.
this?
People hate collection boxes. I have collection boxes right in your face. You're gonna
So,
tell
no,
me.
that's why you buy Shining Fates, isn't it? Because
You're
they hate it.
I put it right here because I know you guys are gonna tell me I'm stupid for buying collection boxes. It's all min maxed.
I bet you get 10 comments a video that are just like, or like five, maybe 3 or 5, 10 comments over the weeks, just like random things about your.
Bro, I get so many comments telling me how like just crazy stuff. And what I do is I just lean into everything. I really don't take the comment section seriously at all. If they're
Yeah.
negative, if they're positive and stuff, or like reaching out, I'll literally
Yeah.
answer everybody that has anything like a normal human being would say. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A
Well, even
decent
if they're
human
negative,
being.
you're just trolling it. It's not like malicious,
Nah, for sure.
It's not that deep. I mean, if you take a step back and you think about what it's like, it's silly.
Bro,
It's silly.
if people are raging at a Pokemon content creator's comment section, bro, that is different. That is actually different.
Dude, it kind
Something's
of scares me sometimes.
for real. Something's going on.
It's like, oof, that makes me feel bad to see. Not gonna lie, I might sell my Paradox Rift if Chuck is shilling it like shilling pain.
Mm.
Sell it to me, bro. I'll buy it.
And Joey's closet looks like SpongeBob's. What does that mean? Oh, is he saying that I only have this one outfit, but like 20 outfits?
Yeah, it's just on a hanger.
No, I definitely only got one.
No, he doesn't. He has one. He doesn't take it off.
I have one that is literally my skin. It's not even
It's a
clothes.
skin. It's like glued onto it. Smells gross.
Scalper Slapper. What a name.
But
Did you?
GameStop prices are good. No,
Oh,
no.
I just hit my mic.
No, dude, I'm anti GameStop
Are you?
for sure.
How come?
Dude, they're buying directly from distro or the Pokemon company, and they're selling it for inflated prices.
You know they buy it from customers that walk in too, right? They
Oh
buy
yeah,
stuff.
that's better.
That's that's diabolical because I don't think people are trained to tell if something's resealed or if it's a fake product.
Oh yeah,
There's no way that
and
they're
they don't
trained.
they don't do that for their video games, let alone Pokemon cards. What do they buy it at?
I don't know.
Probably really low, 40%.
33%
Bro hooks me
great
up.
deal.
Damn.
Yikes.
Well, what do you think? You want to do a giveaway?
Yeah, you're good. There's
All
134
right.
people here that stayed throughout the whole thing. I don't know if they
Here's
stayed
how
through
we're
the whole
gonna
thing.
here's how we're gonna do this, Joe. You're gonna send me a number between 1 and 100 so that I'm not like cheating. And then you guys are gonna guess it in the chat, but you have to subscribe to Team Rocket Joey and like the stream
How can we
in order
verify that
to
happens though? Is a real question. Nah,
because we can.
you gotta click the link pinned to the top of the live stream chat, and you gotta go subscribe to PokeChuck.
You gotta. So when I verify what you'll do, we don't have a number yet, by the way.
I'm gonna
So
give you. I'm
don't
gonna
waste
give
your
you a
guess.
number that no one's gonna actually be able to guess. Let me think.
Whoever the winner is, you'll go to my my homepage. You'll email me, and then I'll verify with you.
Wait,
And I'll
hold
send it to
on,
you for
hold
free.
on. Don't guess the number yet. We haven't said it. So
Yeah,
anything,
don't guess.
anything that's
No
being said
guesses.
right now is not counted. So let me.
Make sure you like the stream. I actually have no way to verify that, but it would be
We're
appreciated.
just pseudo
if you did.
verifying it right now.
We would just appreciate it if you did. That's all.
Yeah. Make sure you click the
it would
link at
mean
the
a lot.
top of the chat to go subscribe to PokeChuck.
Shut up.
I'm gonna send
Thank
you
you.
this number. Tell me if it's a number you think they would guess instantly.
I like it. Because in my head before you sent it, I was thinking of a number that I thought that would be hard to guess. It wasn't even close to that.
That was low, like that number, right?
My email's on my homepage. It should definitely be there. Let me double check. I get some interesting emails from people. So you go to homepage. You hit view email address. But anyway, if you can't figure that out, I don't know what to tell you. All right, guys, the number has been chosen. We are live. Go ahead.
We're starting from Uzi when we go ? Go from there. First person to guess it gets the Destin Rivals
This
3-pack
is the giveaway.
blister. Giveaway time.
With the swirl in front of his mouth.
Still haven't seen it
it's
yet.
Better.
Still haven't seen it. They're never gonna guess
this. Is a good
one.
number. This is a good number. Ooh.
Oh,
he
got it.
Oh yeah.
Dean Hall. Yep. Yes, sir.
Dean Hall.
Number 92 with the big W in the chat. Yes, sir.
Congrats, bro.
So
Dean Hall,
just
go
tell
ahead
him
and
what to
send
do.
me an email and verify. Send me a screenshot with like your username and shit, and we'll work out the details. You and I over email, my friend. We'll get it over to you
Dean
for
Hall's
free.
a legend. What a legend.
3-pack blister.
Wait, we got to
Congrats.
verify the number was 92, or else I feel like they're gonna feel like they got scammed, and then we'll have to make a PokeChuck giveaway scam, a possum bud video on you, bro.
Okay. Well, I'll take a picture on my phone and I'll show it to the screen with the timestamp. Hang on. I gotta Photoshop that out.
Wait, I think
There we go. See that? 92, 1123. It might be backwards. I don't know.
I can't even see it, honestly.
That's the number.
Move it to your left. Yep, there you go. There it is, 92 in the chat. Yes, sir. Shout out Dean Hall for the W.
Yeah, congrats, bro. Your birth year? No way, that's your birth year. No. Hell yeah.
Yes,
I'm gonna get a
sir.
bunch of scam emails.
Probably. No, I don't know. Probably
That's
not.
the way it goes. Dean Hall, have you found my email? I just want to make sure you got it. It's on my my homepage. I'll give you like a few seconds.
How do you do giveaways without doxing yourself?
I think I'm just gonna dox myself.
Nah, that's crazy work.
I swear. I think I
That's
just have to
crazy
dox
work.
myself.
I can't dox myself, bro. I need to
You
figure
can
out how to do it. Like a PO
what you
box or
can
something.
do is you can do PO box, and you can put a different name on it. But I don't know. I might do something similar.
I can't dox myself, bro. Someone said, let's do a rip and ship NN style. That's cringe as can be.
Dude, if you guys send me $18 for a prismatic pack, I'll do it right now. I swear to God.
I can't.
Wait, that sounds pretty good, actually.
I can't.
How do I find it again? I was zoned out. So go to my YouTube page, Dean. Should be linked at the top.
Yeah, it's linked at the top.
When you're at the home page, just click like more info right there. It's like right next to my profile picture, and it'll have my email. Just reach out to me, and we'll save everybody the time and work out the details on our own.
We got to
make
verify
sense?
that Chuck's doing a giveaway. No,
I'm just here for
kidding.
free clout.
It's free clout.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna rip it right now. Congrats,
I
bro.
can't. Well, it's been a great podcast, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call these, honestly. What do you call something like this?
Would you call it a pod?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not, but it is.
It's not.
I'd
but
call it a
is.
live. It's like a guest on your live. Because this is
Guest
kind of like
feature.
a thing you do, you know?
Yeah, I just started it last week though, and I don't have anyone lined up for next week. I reached out to Electric Type 88, but he didn't want to come on. He said he's comfortable doing with whatever he does. I was
Damn.
I respect it, bro. I can't lie. I feel like most people, after they watch my content for so long, they'll be like, I don't even know if I want to like be attached to that.
Well, I was thinking before I got on, I was like, what if he just roasts me? Or like, you know what I mean? Like he traps me.
Not me.
And then and then he makes a clip out of it. But I wasn't worried about it. I was a little bit nervous last week because it was a little bit newer. I hadn't done a live stream before. And then I did a couple on my own. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was
nah.
fun. I'm not seeing it. I don't have a PC. Not sure. Oh, man. Dean, you're killing me.
What's your email? Just link it in the chat.
Can I just throw it in the chat?
Yeah, just link it in the chat. Wait, where are you saying it's at?
Okay.
Let me try to find it. Oh, I see it right here.
You see it?
Oh, wait, it's taking me to some captcha. Are you about to, like, fully tap into my computer?
Yeah, just open up the PDF that's there. And
The one that
make
asked
sure
me
you're
for
logged into Coinbase.
The one that asked me for my credit card number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just put in your social. It's fine.
I think I got it.
Dean, here's my email. So just nobody else email me, all right? Unless you're a member of my channel. I'm just kidding. I don't really care that much. Dean, just send me an email with like a screenshot of you like leaving a comment so that I can see that. Fancy Packs is gonna email me. Fair enough.
You're about to get like
Fancy Packs. I'll take them all. I'll
You're
take
about
them
to
all.
get 30 emails, bro.
Fancy Packs, whatever you have, I'll buy, and I'll buy all of them. I don't know what it is yet.
Is this live still? Gotta collect them all. Who is that? Wait, did you put your email in the chat?
Yeah.
I don't even see it.
Is that bad? Really?
I just put it in the chat. Maybe it blocked you from putting it in the chat, putting an email link in there.
Oh.
Dean Hall, please let me know or let us know if you can email.
Well, we can end if you want. I don't think it's.
All right. Yes, sir.
He has the email now. I think we're good. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Hey, shout out. Wait, we gotta know for sure if your name is Kira or Kyra. All I know is she's going bonkers on YouTube.
Who is that?
Kira or Kyra?
Kyra?
The one that they call the female opossum bud?
Did I just hit her with a who is that? That's really dumb. I'm so sorry.
Bro, Chucky T is
I'm really sorry.
Chucky T has blown up
I'm so
all
sorry.
the way right now to the top. He's looking.
I'm so sorry.
It's Kira.
Kira, I apologize.
That makes sense. But, bro, we've been live for 3 hours. That's wild.
That's insane.
But it was good talks. Shout out everybody
sure,
in the
yeah.
chat. Let them know where you can go subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, that's the only place that I post anything is on my YouTube. PokeChuck. Come on over. I like to talk about investing in the market. I like to hyper shill. I like to honestly be a little bit realistic though about my own intentions and what I look for, and plan on doing a little expansion. So gonna try to get into some other stuff. And yeah, guys, appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for having me on, dude. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
We'll
Definitely.
do another one at some point in the future.
For sure. Yes. Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
guys. Dean, fucking email me. Good God. Oh, he emailed me. We're good. All right. We're good.
Yes, sir. All right, I ended
Thank
it.
you, Joe. Appreciate it, man.